11:30 here on the East Coast, 2 days away from the NFL 2025 NFL season. We are still drafting all the way up until possibly Saturday. We'll see if we end Friday. Gonna go out the wife on Saturday, but it's gonna get crazy. Still got to do best balls. I joined an FFPC Big Gorilla. I joined in Rotowire Online. They both filled. So I said I wouldn't do this again, but we got 2 drafts live for you tonight as we go through round by round, player analysis, ADP bust values. But, at this point, we're starting to get burnt out by draft and we're ready for the season. So we will discuss week 1 a little bit. If you guys want to discuss that, I'll look up what I can while I'm doing 2 drafts, NFL picks, DFS, whatever you want to bring up. We'll try to get into it as much as we can. Thanks, everybody, for joining us tonight. Like, subscribe, share to the show. Fantasy Savvy on X. We'll come back. We'll bring up the draft board for the FFPC. We're going to start the Rotowire Online about midnight. Fantasy Savvy on X. Fantasy Savvy on X. Let's go. And we're back. Jamie says, F that. I want to keep drafting. I'm burnt, man. I'm burnt out by drafting. I'll tell you that. I'm freaking done. And I don't even do, some of these guys do way more drafting than me. People doing 3,000 best balls and 150 high stake leagues is insane. Like you, Jamie, 30 dynasty leagues. I mean, it's just a ton of shit. Brommel says, what's going on? What's up, man? Good to see you again. Finally got done with the last draft. 88 and counting. Wow, that's crazy. Is that 88 managed leagues, Brommel? Because that's insane. I think I'm going to be up to about 50 this year, which is, going to be probably one of my highest. Best balls. I think I did less best balls this year. Yeah, 88 managed leagues. Crazy. Dynasty redraft. Well, good luck to you, man. All the best this season. Thanks for that. We'll try to do well here in these 2 drafts as we close it out. But, we basically have tonight, tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. If you could squeeze them in Saturday, I don't know what I'll be able to squeeze in. I'm just trying to squeeze it as much as I can here. Wow. Jamie said he did over 300 best balls. That's great. I probably only did about maybe 50, 60 best balls. I think I did more last year. Was doing a lot of these live drafts here, more high stakes, a little bit more high stakes this year. Are you pick 11, Steve? I am. I did come away with Malik Neighbors and Chase Brown. I wanted Drake London, but the guy took him. So I was, I want to get a little bit more Drake London than what I've been getting, but didn't end up with them. So, but I'm happy with the start here so far from the 11th spot back end. This is not 3rd round reversal. Again, tight end premium if you're not familiar with FFPC. But thanks everybody for joining me tonight as we, just 2 days away from Eagles, Cowboys, and then we got the Chargers and Chiefs Friday in Sao Paulo, Brazil. I believe it's in Sao Paulo. I did fly in there one time on my way to Rio, a part of Rio anyway, when I was like 24. But don't really remember it. I remember it was like really early in the morning. There's just guards with guns everywhere and stuff. But yeah, hopefully the field there is a lot more playable than last year. I remember Jordan Love getting hurt, players slipping all around. So hopefully the NFL's on top of that this year and they fix the field up a little bit more. But what are you guys excited about this week? What's your favorite game of the week? I haven't even shifted my mind to week 1 yet. I still have to set my rankings. I got to finish my rankings for Fantasy Pros for the season. Then I got to put my week 1 rankings in. Then I got to do my Faab tomorrow night. Then I got to set 19,000 lineups. I mean, it's going to be a crazy packed week. But I do have a dinner reservation with my wife on Saturday, so at least I got that in. so I get to spend a little time with her. Because obviously Sundays, it'll be just me glued somewhere. I don't know. I'll probably watch the 1 o'clocks at home and then maybe go out for the 4 o'clocks. You guys going out anywhere? You plan on staying home for the 1 o'clocks or the on Sunday rather? I mean, I have the setup here, um, but week one is usually a good time to get out, go watch the games at a sports bar if you can. Um, but Cowboys Eagles should be a good game. Eagles favored by 7.5. Total is 47.5. And Chiefs Chargers. Chiefs favored by 3.5. And total is 46.5. I think that Chiefs spread sounds about right to me. Eagles, I really haven't analyzed too much, but first glance, obviously, it seems like the Eagles should wreck the Cowboys. Like, what is the Cowboys locker room right now with Parsons out of the way? Those guys demoralized a little bit about their contention for do they feel like they can contend without him? I mean, obviously they're probably souped up. They're probably over it by now. They're ready to go. Obviously, a lot of questions with Brian Schottenheimer, what he's going to do in his first year as a head coach. The Eagles coming off, their championship. I guess they're going to raise some banners in this game. So, we'll have to see what happens. But I haven't really looked at it. I would say obviously lean Eagles, but maybe the Cowboys are to play there based on everything else. All right, swinging back up here, we're seeing Tetaroa now going in the third round as we're getting closer to the season. Hampton still sitting in the third round. Kittle, first pick of the third round here, tight end premium. And again, we have another draft here in 10 minutes, so we're going to bring that baby up. I'm trying to get to the back end so I can get Drake London in that one. There goes Trevion. What do you guys think about him being third on the depth chart? Do you think Antonio Gibson and Ramondre kind of in the way? Obviously, Henderson is the favorite to lead that backfield at some point fully. How long do you think that, how many weeks do you think that takes to happen? Or do you think it's going to kind of be like, you think that Ramondre and Henderson, and Gibson are going to kind of be thorns a little bit, and Henderson got juiced up a little bit too much in these drafts because of what happened in the preseason? Maybe that's possible also. All right, we started with Chase Brown and Neighbors. I am up next. We're gonna go to Kenny Walker if he's there. I want to start going back to Kenny Walker because I just got to bank that. I was getting on him early, then I was off of him because the injury. Sounds like he's going to play week one. Obviously, he's still enormous risk. The guy misses games every single year, but the opportunity in that offense is immense. That's why Charbonnet is getting pumped up to the 7th round because it's just a great running system with Kubiak, obviously his dad, and Shanahan. They just know how to run the freaking football. Second most fantasy points in that system behind McCaffrey. We've read all the stats. Kenny Walker is just completely different. I mean, he could absolutely just break fantasy if he could play 17 games. So, Tyreek is there. Obviously, he has his risks of his own. The quarterbacks, Jaden Daniels and Hurts. But let's go with Kenneth Walker here. First pick of the third round for us, and then we'll see what we come back with on the swing back. So it's late. I just finished my home league auction that started at 8 o'clock. And then there was, and so I'll tell the story in a second, but after this pick, guess we'll go back to receiver here maybe. I don't know what I want to do here. You know what? Let's take hmm, think about Jaden Daniels, but you know what? Let's go with Jaden Daniels. I haven't been drafting him much lately at all. So let's go with him. All right. So yeah, I just finished an auction. It was actually the first league I've ever done in my life when I was 14, keeper auction league, and we're still going. 1997 all the way to 2025, and one of the original owners. Anyway, he missed. He didn't think the draft started. I guess something was off with his screen. So we were doing the draft. We were 7 picks in. Bijan was going off. And then the commissioner was my brother. He didn't want to start the draft over again. And then he was threatening to leave the draft, the guy that started late. So, I said, we were 10 minutes in. Might as well just restart it. So we had to restart, pull the players back. And then Bijan went back into the pool and he went for like $7 more. And he ended up getting him, the guy that didn't start it. My brother was pissed because he had Bijan. And his team's stacked. I mean, he's got Jonathan Taylor, Achan, Chase, Burrow. He got Chase and Burrow for free in a trade last year, so his team won the whole thing. That's the thing about keepers and auctions and dynasties. Certain trades could just change the whole landscape of a team or two. So, but that's part of playing in a keeper auction or keeper dynasty league. But yeah, so that anyway, that went to about, I think that draft went to almost 10:45, 11 o'clock, at like 3 hours. At the end, I was just getting dollar players. I got Rashid Shaheed for $1, Pat Bryant for $1, Kyle Williams for $1. Um, just finished my draft out with a bunch of dollar players. Pretty good team there. I have Josh Allen, Genty, Kyron, Chase Brown, Garrett Wilson, Trey McBride. So pretty good roster. I lost in the semifinals last year within that team. But yeah, I've been doing that since 97. So now I'm doing this. I still got to do some more best balls to get in. I want to get as many manias in before that closes out. The DK millionaire, I want to get as many of that. I filled out the single entries on DK. I did like 3 or 4 of those, which I like. I didn't really get to max out any underdog contests. I'm only maxed out the golden and maybe one other 3 job. I just wasn't doing a lot of best ball this year, as much as I did last year. But I still did, like I said, maybe like 50 total between drafters, underdog, and DK. But it's always fun too at the end of the year to look back on those best ball teams, and especially the ones that you still have contending. So let's see how many I could fit in. I actually did about 6 or 7 on NFC also. Their best ball championship. I did a couple slow drafts, which I don't know why I do slow drafts, because I get auto picked all the time. I get the notifications like through my email. I don't know. I just miss it all the time. And I always forget about the drafts. It's just a disaster. So I did like 4 live and like 3 slow, and the 3 slow teams like that. And like, if you don't get enough kickers, you're screwed, because it's 30 rounds in that best ball format. So like, people take like 5 kickers. So like, I have like a team, I have like a team with like 1 kicker and like 1 defense. And like, I have like Joe Mixon, and like, it's just a disaster. Like 1 or 2 of those slow drafts. So I'm not happy about that, but um, yeah. Let's get back to the comments. Man, I wish I could have had time to deal with it. Yeah, Jamie. I know, man. We were talking about it. We couldn't fit. You know what? I mean, maybe we could still get it in, bro. Maybe we could get in a late draft. Either DK underdog or drafters. Maybe we can still fit one in. Let's what we could also do during the season is they have those best balls on DK where you play for the rest of the season. So you could, after week 1, week 2, week 3, so we could do one of those too. I don't know if underdog does that. But we could always do a draft on underdog too, for the upcoming week. if we want. We could do like, a couple of those. So we could try to mix something in, man. Still got time. Um, Tori, remember the guards and guns in Rio, but you didn't mention oh yeah. Well, the woman, I mean, I think that's we all know about the women in Rio and in Brazil. But yeah, I went there when I was 24. We stayed in a little part of Rio called Niterói. Uh, Itacoatiara was the beach, nice beach. We had a great time, great house. It was like, I don't know, 8 or 9 guys, and yeah, good times, man. That was the last time I went to Brazil. Got to get back there. Sunday's your birthday. Happy birthday, bro! Awesome way to start the season with your birthday. Enjoy that, man. All the best, Jamie. Thanks for constantly checking in and being on all the shows and being the man. Kyle says, "Yo, yo, trade Bijan Robinson or Brian Robinson rather." Once I saw Mason, I knew it was Brian Robinson. Full PPR. Um, do you have CMC? Do you have Aaron Jones? Generally, I like Mason more. Obviously, he's going to get more opportunity. So yeah, but if you have CMC, um, maybe you want to hold on to Robinson. But yeah, I mean, I prefer Mason. Robinson, I think, should have somewhat of a role there, even despite CMC staying healthy. But Mason's going to have more value. Um, Playing alongside Jones. That could be like a 50-50 split. Mason's going to get the goal line carry. The one thing about Mason too is like he's an underrated receiver, I believe too. Like he can catch the ball. He's kind of shifty. I mean, like he can like it's not like he can't catch the ball. He can. So like he could do some of that as well. I mean, I know they're going to use Jones for that, but appreciate it, man. Drop the like. Appreciate that, bro. No problem. Should have got Tillman for a buck. Yeah, he's actually out there. I didn't grab Tillman. Um, oh, all right. Let's bring you on then, man, if you want. Let me just get the link here and I'll send it to your ex, bro. You could jump on with me. Jamie says keep Mason. All right, let me get this other draft up. Oh, this thing didn't fill yet? Oh wait, it must have filled. Yep. All right, I got the 11th pick in this one. All right, let's I knew there was somewhere you could send a live link. I saw that earlier. But anyway, I could just do this. All right, Jamie, I'm gonna send this to your ex, man. Whenever you want to jump in, feel free. Sent. All right, coming up here. So the start so far here, team 11, Malik Neighbors. Oh shit. I'm just making sure my other draft didn't start. Okay, we're good. They're delaying Malik Neighbors, Chase Brown, Kenny Walker, Jaden Daniels. Let's see. I got to get some receivers here. I kind of strung myself with the 2 running back quarterback start there. I got to grab 2 receivers here. A lot of the receivers are going. There goes Ibuka. There goes JMO. We got Devonta Smith. We got Pearsall. We got Waddle. We got Zay. We got Hunter, Judy. You know, any two of these guys, I'll be fairly happy with. Hunter, you know, if my Hunter's to me is like a bonus pick. You know, I don't know if I like having him when my wide receiver room is not that strong because we still don't know. I mean, you know, he may play 70% of the offensive snaps early on, maybe more. We'll see. Maybe he does great, but if he's playing, you know, like they get some injuries at corner, or if he makes some big plays at corner, like they may shift that to 50-50 or maybe worse as the season goes on. You know, they did bring in Tim Patrick. They got Diami Brown. Um, you know, I know Tim Patrick's like tore two ACLs, and you know Hunter's still going to be a weapon for them in offense. I'm just saying, like he could end up playing a little bit more corner than we realize at some point. I mean, that's in the realm of possibilities. All right, we're up. Do we want to go Devonta or Ricky? I mean, I love Ricky. Devonta, I mean, you know, obviously I like him more. But Jennings is going to be back. You get Waddle. Thing is, if I don't take Ricky here, I'm probably going to miss him. But I think I just think Devonta's. I just rather have Devonta. I think I got to rank Devonta a little bit higher than Pearsall. But let's see. Maybe Pearsall falls back to me. I mean, you only need to start two receivers in this format. I could go to Tony Pollard or Pacheco. You could start up to 4 running backs here too. Again, I don't have my tight end yet. I could grab Tyler Warren here as well, or T.J. Hawkinson. I mean, Warren's not a bad click here either. If Pearsall's there, I think I'll take Pearsall. If not, I think maybe I'll grab Warren. And there goes Tony Pollard. Nice pick there. And there goes Waddle. So I can have Pearsall if I want. Zay Flowers is there. Hunter's there. Judy. Or I could wait and see what comes back to me at receiver and have a little bit of a not the strongest receiver room and grab Tyler Warren here. I mean, you got Kelsey, Hawkinson, Warren, Njoku, Ingram, Andrews, Kraft. If you want to get Warren, you got to go up and get him. I'm on deck on the other freaking draft. So I got to make a pick here. Let's go Ricky. Let's go Ricky here. All right, I'm on the clock here, and this baby with the 11th, and Drake London is there, so I'm going to take Drake London. Could have had Genty, actually, at the 11 too, which would have been nice. But maybe he'll fall back to me. We'll see. If not, I'll take Nico. Let me bring up this draft board. So you see there, now we're in the Rotowire Online Championship. And we bring Jamie to the stage. What's up, man?
What's going on?
I like the background there, bro.
Yeah, I'm at the strip club, buddy.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah, I gotta, relax, watch the ladies.
Are you playing the wall over there, or are you in the mix?
Oh man, how do you do 2 drafts at the same time? I can't do it. I have to focus on one at a time.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't plan it. I mean, what happened was I joined this one, and then I didn't think it was gonna fill because there was like 4 guys, and then one guy dropped out. Hold on, let me just make this pick.
I love your London pick, bro.
Yeah, I'm up now. I got I got Genty's available, Ladd, AJ Brown, JS. I'm thinking Genty here in the.
Wait, hold on. Is Henry available?
Henry's there too, but yeah, I could go Henry, but
it's kind of hard to pass up Henry.
No, I know, but you know what? Genty doesn't usually fall in this format.
Full PPR or half PPR?
It's full PPR, yeah.
Oh yeah, I think I might go Genty.
Yeah. The only reason I'm saying Genty in this format because usually he's gone by the first round. Sometimes he falls to like the beginning of the second, but yeah, I'll take Genty. I do have a decent amount of Henry.
I also see Henry going at like 108, 109 in some drafts.
Yeah, this format he usually is always like in the second round. But yeah, I mean, he could be a first round pick. You know, it's just kind of like when you run those underdog drafts, like everybody kind of goes in the same spot, and then people do so many of them. So like they have to just take guys when they get the chance at those certain spots to get those certain type of builds. You know, like when they're doing volume drafting. You know, it's like everybody takes Chase at the one because they're not always going to get the one, so they have to take Chase there because otherwise they're never going to get him. You know. So that's just like that's the way it happens here. But what the hell were we talking about? Oh yeah, 2 drafts at once. Yeah, so I didn't mean to. So I wasn't going to join this the FFPC, but then I saw it was like, you know, the Rotowire wasn't going to fill. So I'm like, the FFPC was filling. So I'm like, let me just jump in that so I can get a draft in. And I'm like, oh shit, this Rotowire is going to fill. So now I'm doing 2 drafts at once. But yeah, I could handle it. But it's, you know, we'll swing it around.
Got to multitask.
Yeah. Hopefully I don't get any auto picks. But what's going on with you, man? Are you all done with your draft? Are you still doing best ball drafts? Are you done with your dynasty? I mean, like your
yeah, no, I had
redrafts and stuff.
Man, the past month and a half, I've been consistently doing about 50 to 60 best ball drafts, all slow drafts.
Wow. And all on underdog?
Yeah, all on underdog. It got to the point where it was annoying because about a week ago, they dropped it down to 3 hours a clock. So when I went to sleep in and I don't get up till 10, like I'm already I got 3 minutes. I woke up, I got 3 minutes left to pick a guy. I'm rubbing my eyes trying to who I want to pick. Finally, it got down to the last, and I'm done with my best balls. Done with them. So right now, I'm just doing my home leagues. I ended up doing one with a friends and family. We also started a dynasty league off of our friends and family league. So now I'm in 29 dynasty leagues, which is freaking nuts.
That is nuts. You got to keep up with all the trading and the pickups, and people are like sharks on those dynasty leagues too. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's insane. All right, we got a question from Kyle. He says, "I have Josh Allen. Do I double flex Shakir and Coleman, or do I go with Myers or Ollie Gordon?" I'll let you answer that, Jamie.
That's tough, man. Myers, I don't like his situation. He asked for a trade. They brought in Amari Cooper. I do love Shakur. He was one of my most drafted players before the injury. Going on the season, he should be fine. Coleman, I was the biggest Coleman hater that you would meet going from last year. And even this year, I just came around on Coleman, and I actually have a take for tomorrow night. I do a fantasy 6-pack show, and I want to bring up Coleman. Let me bring up my notes. So in 13 games, he averaged 8.6 points per game, which puts him around wide receiver 55. He did miss 4 games, so overall he was wide receiver 71. We're already speculating a massive jump in the ranks. In PPR, we're grabbing him, wide receiver 40, 42, 43 in that area. 110th, 117th overall.
Yeah, but I think this question is specifically for week 1.
Oh, just for week 1?
Yeah.
I want to sit Shakur just because of that injury. I don't know how healthy he is. He hasn't been practicing. So I'm going to go Coleman. Yeah. And I think Ollie Gordon. You have to go Ollie Gordon because the injuries from Jalen Wright. Gordon is going to get the majority of the work because A-Chain is not even 100%.
Yeah. I'll get to that in a sec. So what do you think I should do here? I'm coming up for this is 3rd round reversal. So I got the 2nd pick of the 3rd round here. I could go Josh Allen. You get 6 points for passing touchdown in this league. Or I could go JSN as well.
We got London, Gentry. How many receivers do you start? 2 or 3?
Three.
Ooh, that's tough. I would probably go receiver.
JSN, Garrett Wilson, T. Higgins, Tyreek, Marv, Devontae. Kind of thinking JSN. I haven't really been drafting a ton of them. I mean, the guy should catch 100 balls. I mean, you would think,
Any of the
right?
names besides Tyreek. I do like JSN, though. We did talk about JSN on my cheat sheet tonight. He's going to be the main guy.
Yeah. Yeah. And the other thing, with that running game, I mean, it's just going to be basically like a lot of play action, probably just 2 receivers, him and Cup. So they should just get a lot of targets, those 2 guys. So, Torrey Horton probably going to be the deep threat. But yeah, I mean, and that will help. Hopefully that helps JSN a little bit, take the top off the defense because DK's gone now. But yeah, I mean, I haven't been drafting a ton of JSN, so I'll pair him up with London there.
Like, I don't mind going quarterback early, but then that kind of caps to where a tight end falls because you don't want to draft a tight end and receiver too early.
Yeah.
You can get a guy like a Bo Nix.
Yeah, you don't want to do 2 of them.
4 or 5 rounds later.
Yeah.
Even what's his name? Justin Fields. You can get him in like round 10.
Yeah. Yep. May you can get late. There's a lot of good guys.
McCarthy's the guy. Like if you don't get one of the top 4 guys, I recommend going after 2 of the top between 10 to 15. So go grab Dak. Go grab May. Dak and May. Dak and McCarthy. Like a duo like that later on in the draft.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, when you take the early quarterbacks, you just feel nice and secure because they're going to produce. Whereas, like, if you take a Dak, he could get hurt. I mean, he's had his own injury histories. Is he the same quarterback? I know he's got Pickens now. May's just his second year. He'll probably have some inconsistencies, but you could take 2 of them, and if you hit on them, it's going to look very, very nice. I mean, last year, like, if you waited for Burrow or Mayfield, you killed it. But yeah, Justin Fields, he's kind of one of my late guys. I think JJ is like a no-brainer. But yeah, back to your question there, Kyle. I think Allen and Coleman is nice. I agree with Jamie. The high ankle sprain. Let's give Shakir 1 week. And then do you like Myers or Ollie Gordon better, Jamie?
I would go Ollie Gordon just because Myers is a secondary anyway. He's going to be behind Bowers. And they brought in Cooper. We don't know his role yet. So
it's going to take him a couple weeks to get ramped up probably. But
yeah, and then you got Tucker in the slot. You also have Gentry also catching passes. But Gordon's going to get the workload, I think, week 1. And you got to remember, Ollie Gordon, if he came out last year, he would have been the number 1 running back in the whole class because he was coming off of that huge year, and then he fell off. But it wasn't all his fault. It was some of his fault, but most of it was because of that offense.
Yeah, I mean, same thing with Chuba, right? Like he was another Oklahoma State guy that kind of had a bad last year in college, and he kind of like fell down the boards, but we saw him bounce back. He looks pretty good right now. So yeah, maybe Ollie Gordon has a little bit of renaissance here in Miami. Jalen Wright, is out of the picture now. He's hurt. So this is a great opportunity for him. All right, another question here, Jamie. Flex question by Chandler. Appreciate that. Would you play Mike Evans, Terry, James Conner, Garrett Wilson in PPR this week?
Damn. Is this like an 8-team league? Because I want to start all of these guys. I would take Wilson out just because of that passing volume. We don't know what it's going to be like with Fields. Shoot. It's between Mike Evans and Terry for me.
Okay, I'm
a huge Ibuka fan. I know the Dolphins defense is horrible. That's who they're facing, right? The Dolphins.
Yeah, I'm up with this pick. So let me just make this pick. Then I'll look at this. So this FFPC team, as you see here, you see this roster: Jaden Daniels, Chase Brown, Kenny Walker, Neighbors, Devonta, Pearsall, Njoku. Again, this is tight end premium. We got Addison there, Keon. We got Caleb Johnson, Bill. What do you think here, Jamie?
Caleb Warren. This is
10
tough.
seconds left.
You like Caleb? Are you a Caleb guy?
In a way, it depends on the rest of the build. I know you're on a time limit here. Addison, is this your bench or are you a starter?
He would be a bench guy.
Okay, I will go Addison.
Yeah,
if he's
I
benched.
was running out of time there, so I took Caleb.
Okay, I don't mind
Just-
Caleb either because I know he's listed. He came out listed as the number 3 on that
Yeah.
chart, which is ridiculous. You don't
Yeah.
pay attention to depth charts.
Well, same thing with Henderson. You know, that was the
Yeah.
same thing.
But no, it's gonna be Jalen Warren. It's gonna be Caleb Johnson.
Gainwell's going to mix in a little bit though.
I could see maybe like a 15-20%.
Yeah. I
here
mean,
and
the thing about Caleb is, okay, maybe the first couple weeks he doesn't play, you know, maybe his role's not that big, but I guess my bet when you take Caleb, your bet is like by week 5, week 6, week 7, hopefully earlier, you know, he really starts to emerge and is like, you know, showing out because he's the most different guy. I mean, you know, Gainwell and Warner are like scat backs. Caleb is a freaking bull, you know, in the room. So
if you're drafting a bench player, though, I would want Addison just because you said week 4, week 5, he could break out.
Yeah.
At the running back position, but Addison is going to come in at week 4 and just be a huge value.
Yeah, no, for sure. For sure. I've been drafting a lot of Addison. I just, you know, sometimes those running backs, by the time you come back, they're not the best. But, you know, I could have waited and got like a Tuin or a Scatabo, Mason, maybe.
Braylon Allen would be a good one.
Well, yeah, we'll see who comes back to me.
Nick Chubb in the beginning of the season. Ollie Gordon. Shit. We just talked about him.
Yeah. Evans, Connor.
Yeah, let me look this up. Evans, it's Evans or Taylor or Scary Terry for me.
I mean, they're all good matchups. I mean, they're all good. They're all good picks. I mean, it is tough.
I would look to trade up, trade like a Wilson and Connor, and get. I don't know who could you get for that, like a Hampton and another bench receiver.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm coming back up in this one now. Let me pull up the week 1 schedule here.
All right,
Bucks get
against
the
Giants.
Huh?
Against the Giants, I'm gonna start Terry McLaurin.
What's the total in that game? Do you know?
I do not.
45 and a half. All right, hold on. All right, Brees, I'm back in this one now.
Brees is a tough one because he's not going to get the pass catching that he puts his floor, like his ceiling up. I mean, in the 4th round though.
Yeah, sometimes he falls. The receivers here, you got JMO, you got DK, you got Pickens. I'm going to take one of these receivers here. I think I'm going to go after Pickens. I've been missing out on him a lot.
Pickens.
I got to get him because I've been missing out on him a lot. So I got to grab him here.
I mean, we just talked about it tonight on our show. Dak's going to throw the ball to the point where Dak has to be considered a top 10 quarterback, and you're drafting him outside the top, 15, 12? So you can even come back and stack with Dak a few rounds later.
Yeah, no, 100%. That's what I'm going to be looking to do probably. But I do have, I mean that would be the best stack because I have Drake and JSN. So you don't really want to stack. I mean, Penix is not a bad one. Penix could have a nice season, but you really have Dak.
Penix doesn't also have rushing upside, but Dak does.
Yeah,
and you got to remember the run game.
He could probably run for like 300 yards, probably maybe Dak, right?
But with Atlanta's run game, it's elite. With Seattle's run game, they're going to use a lot of that outside zone run schemes.
Yeah.
So I don't really trust Darnold, but
no, Dak, I don't want Darnold.
Yeah, Dak. I would love Dak stacked with Pickens.
All right, I need a running back. I have 3 receivers. I could go JMO. I could start 4 receivers in this format. I could go JMO. I could go Devonta. I could go Zay. I could go Ridley. I mean, I'm in a really nice spot here. I could go DK, or I could take a run back. I'm kind of think I could take Harvey, I could take Chuba, I could take Pollard, but I think maybe grab another receiver here and make this a strong receiver team.
If you did go running back, it would be between Pollard and Hubbard for me.
What do you think about Ridley or JMO? I've been taking a lot of JMO.
If you took a lot of JMO, go at Ridley, but I think they're pretty damn close, man. I've been taking a lot of Ridley just because he falls. Like I've seen Ridley fall later than this.
Yeah, I'll go with Ridley. You'd have to think with Cam Ward there. He went for 1,000 last year with Rudolph and Levis, right? It's like another Terry McLaurin, Jaden Daniels situation.
It's all about volume. He's going to get the volume.
Chandler, I think we'd go with
Kittle was there. I would have told you to go Kittle.
Kittle, yeah, it's not a bad one either.
Man, I've been grabbing so many Kittle at the end of the third round, early fourth.
Yeah, Kittle wouldn't have been a bad one. But there's a lot of tight ends, but Kittle, yeah, he's gonna have a monster year.
Yeah, I think Kittle's gonna outscore like Bowers and McBride or be right up there with them. And then there's a big tier break.
I like grabbing Warren later. Like, I think Hawkinson could have a nice year. Andrews is solid. Njoku, then you can grab Fannin. You can grab Fannin later on if you want.
With your setup, you could even go after Ferguson super late and then also get Dak. So you have that triple stack or double stack.
Chandler, I think we're going to go with Terry, right? Jamie, you're going with that one?
Yeah, I'm going with Terry McLaurin.
All right.
Because I just think Ibuka is going to have a huge game.
All right. Misty says, flex question, Amika or Jerry Jeudy?
Oh, I would start Amika over anyone. Like I was setting my lineups earlier today, and I had a JMO versus Ibuka in my dynasty league. And I was like, dude, I want to start them both. But my other roster is so stacked, I had to decide, and I decided to start Ibuka. Because you got to remember, man, he's stepping into that Godwin role. Godwin last year was wide receiver 1 through weeks 1 through 6. Now he's going to take over that Godwin role. And then even when Godwin comes back, Ibuka can go to the outside and take over that McMillan role, Jalen McMillan. And the last 5 games of Jalen McMillan, or was it last 2? Like if you look at McMillan's last games, he was getting between wide receiver 9 to 19, scoring 19 points per game. So even with Godwin coming back, Ibuka's still going to get a lot of targets.
Yeah, so you're going with Ibuka. I mean, Jeudy could definitely have a nice game, but this is kind of you want to get Ibuka going in the beginning of the year. With Godwin out, with McMillan out, because that things could change a little bit maybe when those 2 guys come back. But yeah, pretty good matchup against the Falcons.
It's also a good matchup against the Bengals. But with Joe Flacco, I'm starting Tillman over Jeudy. I think Tillman's going to outscore Jeudy this week because Flacco loves to sling it downfield. Tillman is that deep shot guy. He's big-bodied. He wins those contested catches. It works perfect with those vertical routes, and it matches up well with what Flacco loves to do. And remember, Jeudy only catches 50-60% of his targets. Tillman catches 90.6% of his true targets. 90.6.
Well, he hasn't been on the field that much either, so his sample size.
Yes. But you can't deny that he was a top 10 receiver when he was on the field.
Yeah, but it was only like what, 3 or 4 games?
3 games. 3 game sample size, yes.
Then he got the concussion.
I just got faith in him. And I'm a Browns fan that hates the Browns. I hate on the Browns.
Yeah, I feel you.
They suck. But I love Tillman, and I hate Jeudy. Well, I don't hate him. I'm fading him at his ADP.
All right, back up here. Let me bring this board up. You could take a look at my team here. Back up. Oh man, this is scattered, but
you're the neighbors guy.
Yeah.
Neighbors Farm. Love it,
Shakir,
love it.
Shaheed, Scatabo. Go back to receiver. Should I take Tootin here? I'm going to take Tootin. You like
I like
Tootin?
I like Tootin. I think his best comparable player is Rick James because he's a super freak.
Yeah.
And as soon as he gets opportunity, I think he's going to blow up, and everyone on the waiver wire is going to just go nuts over him. Because what if
Yeah.
they trade ETN half the
Yeah.
year?
They were
ETN's
talking
in the
about
last
that.
year of his contract.
Yeah, it's definitely possible. Tootin, I think, yeah, has a great opportunity. I feel like he could really blow out. Cam Scatabo, I think, could really show out as a receiver too. But yeah, I'm glad I grabbed one of those running backs there. So I can go back to receiver here now with this next pick. I got Shakir, Jaden Reed, Kirk, Shaheed, Jaden Higgins, Luther Burden, Mooney. What do you think?
I like Jaden Reed. I know he's got
Got the
that.
broken
And
foot though, right?
yeah, the broken foot. That's what worries me.
Yeah.
But when he is healthy and he is your fifth receiver, so when he does come back healthy, they are going to use him a lot. I know he only plays like 60 to 70% of the snaps, but when he is on the field in the slot, he is targeted a lot. They also use him in the run game.
Yeah.
I love Judy, or I love him. It's just
Maybe I should go Shakir here. I mean, he's had a month to
Shakur's
rest
in the
it.
same situation.
Yeah, but he had a high ankle sprain and he had like a month to rest it. So it wasn't like he
So
was.
he has another month left because high ankle sprains usually take about 2 months to completely heal. Because you got to remember, look at Jonathan Taylor last year when he got his high ankle sprain. Look at his snaps when he came back. It took him.
Yeah, no, it's a terrible injury. I agree.
It
It's a
takes him
rough
like a
injury.
month after he
Yeah.
comes back.
Yeah. But I remember like Downs, didn't he have a high ankle sprain last year? And he set out like a month and he looked pretty good by the time he came back. He didn't really do anything, so he looked kind of fresh.
So is Downs also an option? No, Downs is gone. All right.
Yeah, I got Shakir, Kirk, Reed,
Like Higgins wouldn't be bad. I mean, Higgins, Reed, I like both of them.
Yeah, Reed I like. I don't like a guy with a freaking broken foot, especially a receiver. Like it's just I don't know.
Yeah. Especially in a start three where this is your fourth. I would go to maybe Higgins.
You want Higgins, you think?
I don't know. Who else is available?
Shakir. All right, I'll go Higgins. I'll switch it up. I haven't been drafting a ton of them.
Because
So I don't mind
we had
that.
an argument today, and my co-host said that Christian Kirk's going to be the number 2. And I was like, well, Christian Kirk's going to be the slot guy.
Yeah. Oh shit.
So that gives them what, 60% of the snaps. Higgins is going to be on the outside in 2 wide receiver sets along with Nico. So what's to say Higgins can't outscore Christian Kirk?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I mean Kirk's definitely gonna be the slot guy, but Kirk's like his upside is capped. Like, how much is he really gonna do? Like
Exactly.
Higgins, he definitely could be. He's nice. I like Higgins, and he has more upside. So I was thinking about Kirk. I think he's a good value. He's probably gonna be pretty solid, but Diggs was pretty good in that slot role last year too. But
and then I'm pretty sure Higgins also had like a 76% contested catch rate in college. Don't quote me on that. I could be thinking of someone else, but I think that was Higgins. So you just throw the ball up and he'll catch it.
Back up here in the other league, Jamie.
All right.
I just took Aaron Jones as my second running back.
I like it. Aaron Jones. Oh, you missed out on Swift and Pollard. Damn.
Yeah, they both went. I could go
Aaron
Judy.
I
could go Judy here. Nobody wants Judy. I mean, I like Judy actually. But
with the quarterback situation though, I don't trust it because what if Sanders takes over? What if Dylan Gabriel?
He's my fifth receiver. I feel like he's the best pick on. Well, I could go.
Who's at tight end right now? Who's left at tight end? Oh, Hawkinson just went. Damn.
There's a lot. I think I could get one.
Yeah, you could wait on tight end.
I'm gonna go Judy. I like Judy, man. I have high. I know you're not as high on him, but I feel like he'll have a pretty good season.
Like,
well, you have to trust Flacco. I mean, he slings it. right?
Well, I
So
trust Flacco with Tillman, and I don't know if I'm crazy thinking I should fade Judy. Maybe I am
yeah.
crazy.
I mean, no, a lot of people are like that, like to fade Judy and take Tillman. That's kind of a thing, you know. It could be a lot in Njoku and Tillman. It could be a lot in Njoku and I think Njoku 100% is going to be involved. Fannin will probably be involved a little bit with the 12 personnel, and then
Yeah,
maybe
and
Tillman kind of takes over for Judy. I mean, I think there's a world where that happens. You know, you might be right.
oh, I put a bet today. Tillman 60 yards, parlayed with Judy 50, but I put Judy at 5 catches and Tillman at 4. So like Tillman less catches, more yards. Judy more yards, less catches, or more catches. Yes. So I kind of hedged it a little bit.
Yeah, I feel you. Kyle, did we answer your question? I think we got to it. If you need to repeat it again or you want to clarify anything, let us know. Apple Season says, who do you think I should get? I am first on the waiver wire and have an open spot. Darren Waller, Sam Darnold, Aaron Rodgers, or Luther Burden or D Hop can send the team too if that is helpful. Yeah, send the team for sure. So we know what your
Also
biggest
want to
we
know
know what your biggest need is.
how many how many teams in this league, because I don't know why Luther Burden is on the waiver wire.
Probably it's probably a 10-team league, my thinking.
Like, no, even 10-team leagues, Luther Burden, I would roster 100%.
Well, maybe it's 8. Maybe it's an 8-team league.
An 8-team, oh man.
But I would think if it was an
I'll
8-team,
still
I
go
would think
Burden.
there would be better quarterbacks out there. So it's got me
True.
thinking it's probably a 10-team league.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Burden either way. I don't care what size league it is. It's Burden.
Most upside, right?
Most upside. You
Yeah.
never know. Like, they drafted him for a reason. And I have a guy, JT Brew, one of my good friends. He actually believes Burden is a better wide receiver than Odunze. And if both were in the draft last year, Burden
Mhm.
would have been drafted over Odunze.
I got to tell you, I wasn't really high on Dunze. Same thing with Keon Coleman. I mean, he had separation problems. So did Dunze wasn't a big separator either, really, or not as not a big time separator, more of a 50-50 ball guy. And it really hasn't worked out. Now I think he could definitely have a better season of Dunze. I don't know if Burden could. I don't really have a great feel for Burden. It's weird. I don't really have a one way or the other. I just think I'm not really drafting him because there's so many guys in that room. I don't know how it's all going to shake
Yeah,
out.
the whole pie. There's too
Yeah,
many mouths to
I just,
feed.
and I don't really trust Caleb either. So I'm
And
kind
then
of
when
off
it
the
comes to
Bears.
the winter season, they're playing outdoors in the snow, in the cold.
Right.
It, it's it's
Exactly.
it's a cluster mess, man.
Yeah. I mean, it could be
But
Loveland. I mean, you'd probably Loveland and Burden are the best values, obviously. You got to pay up for DJ Moore and a Dunze. But we don't know. I mean, who's really going to be? I mean, how many guys can Caleb sustain? I guess maybe 2 if they have a high pass volume. But I don't know. I'm thinking maybe one guy is kind of like going to be truly fantasy relevant there. I'm just not sure who the hell it's going to be.
yeah, I just think with the new coordinator from
Ben Johnson, yeah,
Detroit, yeah,
yeah,
he can. They actually drafted Luther Burden for a reason. They wouldn't have drafted him so high unless they were going to use him in some sort of way.
right.
So maybe he designed some specific plays just for him.
Well, that's what Greg Cosell was saying. I thought it was a great point. Is like the NFL screen game and the short, quick passes are such a big part of the NFL, and that's what Burden just does awesome. So, yeah, you're right. I mean, that's probably what they have. That's probably what they're thinking when they're utilizing Burden, and he could do a lot of this stuff from the slot that Amon-Ra St. Brown did too. But it's like DJ Moore could probably do that. Dunze could probably do some of that stuff too. Like Loveland's going to be in there. Loveland, I
Mhm.
guess, like Laporta, like. But I don't know. Like their offensive line, is it going to be as good as the Lions? No. Is their run game going to be as good? They don't have the same running backs, So it's like, everybody's trying to match it up like this is going to be the new Lions offense, but it's not the same pieces. Incomplete. So I don't know. I'm just kind of fading all Bears. I haven't been taking any. I just don't know how the hell it's going to pan out.
So with your 9th pick, You got an 8th and a 9th coming up. Are you considering tight end in the 9th? Because it's going to fall off quick after that.
Here, yeah, I got to grab a tight end here. We got Andrews, Njoku, Kraft, and Kraft. One of those three. I've been grabbing.
You can wait because they already have Hawkinson to pick after you.
Yeah.
So you can wait another pick on the turn.
You never know though. Like people will double up, you know. Like, but yeah, I mean that's what you assume. You're right. Yeah, I've been drafting a ton of Kraft, so I'm thinking maybe Njoku. Actually, I have a lot of Andrews too. I don't really have too much Njoku. I'm trying to draft him now, so I may go after Njoku.
See, I like Andrews over Ingram. Actually, I like Andrews over Laporta. I like Andrews over Kelsey.
And you know what? Maybe I'll go back to Andrews because I was drafting him a lot early, and then I really haven't been taking him of late. So maybe
you gotta remember he was I think he finished in the top 8 overall. But you gotta remember the first 7 weeks, I believe, he was coming off of that injury because he got hit by a car.
Right, he was banged up. Yeah.
And then as soon as he came back, he was number 4 overall tight ends.
Yeah, that's Lamar's guy. I mean, it's been Lamar's guy. They have a great connection.
And we're not going after Flowers because Flowers isn't a touchdown guy.
Yeah, 4 touchdowns last year. You have to think Flowers probably could get more this year, but you got Henry there. You got Lamar. Bateman steals touchdowns. Andrews, too, gets a lot of touchdowns. All right, so I'll go Andrews here. Right?
Andrews, and just come back with your next.
Oh, actually, should I? Maybe I should take Caleb first.
Yeah, I would do that.
You got J.K. Dobbins there too.
Ooh, Dobbins is sneaky, man.
I think I'm going to go with Dobbins
because he was named a starter, and honestly, like Harvey, people pushed Harvey up just because of his draft spot. Pre-draft, I had Harvey below Dylan Sampson, talent-wise. And then all of a sudden,
wow,
yeah, he was
drafted. I think Harvey's definitely better. But
I had Harvey as my RB7 in the class, and then all of a sudden he was drafted by Denver. You had to move him up, obviously, like right around that Caleb Johnson area.
All right, I'm back up on the other side now.
All right, let's see what you got.
So, can you see that team here? I'll show you this tab.
Yeah, I like it.
This is my team here. You see that there? Daniels, Brown, Walker, Caleb, Tootin, Neighbors, Devonta, Pearsall, Higgins, Njoku. Could go Mooney here. Oh, Burden's there. Could go back to tight end. I got to grab a tight end soon. These tight ends are flying.
I mean, Mason Taylor's a sneaky top 12. I just don't really trust it. It's like a bold prediction.
I got to make a decision here.
Oh man,
I'll go Mooney.
I like Mooney, man.
Yeah, I'll go Mooney. Mooney's good.
You gotta remember, Mooney did have 6 weeks last year where he was in the top 20 wide receivers, and this is best ball. So he's gonna automatically be put in to your lineup those 6 weeks where he scored as a top 20 wide receiver. I think at one point he was wide receiver 15 on the year.
Mooney, yeah. I mean, he went for 1,000 yards with Fields, 3 years ago, whatever it was. He's good. He just can't stay healthy. He's always freaking hurt. He's always getting banged up somehow. But yeah, if he's healthy with Penix, man, he's going to be nice. He could definitely flirt with 1,000 yards. He had 900 last year, right? And he missed time.
Yep. Yeah.
All right, back up here. I grabbed Andrews in the other one, so I'm good at tight end there. I think I should grab a running back. Go back to running back here now.
Where are you at? Running back. Well, you got Andrews, right?
Yeah, and the other one. So I'm back up in FFPC now. So we got Tank Bigsby, Ramondre, Brian Robinson, Najee.
I think Ramondre can still get kind of some work. Who else is there? Ray Davis.
Yeah, but he's got to contend with Ty Johnson too, you know.
I mean, Ramondre is still going to get some work. They're just not going to ignore him. They did sign him to an extension, right?
Yeah, last
That
year.
was after they drafted Henderson.
No, before they signed him before they drafted
Oh,
Henderson.
okay. Well,
Yeah.
still, I mean,
um,
Justin Fields, holy crap.
but I have Daniels.
I
So
know. That's crazy. That's crazy because I would have skipped Daniels and just went for Fields here.
I could grab a tight end. I mean, I don't know
I don't
about
like
Chig,
any
man.
of these.
I think Gunnar Hell may hurt Chig a little bit. What do you think
I think
about
you
that?
could wait and get like a Sanders later.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. All right. Yeah, let's go. I'll go Ramondre. I don't mind that one.
Why not, man? I mean, even if he gets 55, 50%, 45%, it's still going to be valuable touches because it's going to be on the goal line.
Another question here from Dan. What's up, Dan? Flex Dobbins or Myers? Let me just pull up the schedule here. Unless you know off the top, Jamie. Broncos get the Titans, 42.5 total. That's a good game script for the Broncos. Could be a lot of Dobbins. So I think we like Dobbins there, right? You didn't like.
Yeah,
You
I'll
said
go
you didn't
with
like Myers.
Dobbins just
Yeah.
because he was named the starter and
Yeah.
he's got experience compared to the rookie. We all know it takes rookies time to acclimate.
Yeah, I mean, for sure, Harvey may be bouncing too many runs outside early on, and so it may take him a little while, like you said. Yeah, I think Dobbins is the clear play there. Thanks for the question, man. All right, we got a little bit of a break here now. We're in round 9 in the NFC, and we're in round 12 in the FFPC. Any of these bills that you like the most, Jamie, here on this screen?
Let me take a close look.
This is tight end premium. Tight end premium. Remember,
I love the number 2 spot with his first 4 picks, 5 picks, 6 picks. I love number 3 spot a lot.
Yeah, a lot of good teams here.
If number 4 took AJ Brown over Bucky and then came back with Hampton and then skipped Hill and took McLaurin, I would have loved that team.
Are you totally out on Tyreek?
Yeah, 100% out on Tyreek, man.
Why is that? You think he's just lost his step, or?
Yeah, he lost step, and he's a mental case. He's got all those issues going on. And then if let's say Tua gets hurt,
is Tyreek in that room back there somewhere? Is he hanging out in that club with you?
I think Tyreek's a perfect candidate to just get signed by the Browns and just die. Because we all know the Browns love their convicts and mental cases.
Yeah, they are crazy.
Man.
Yeah, no, I mean Tyreek definitely could. The Dolphins seem like it could just all fall apart for them this year. We'll see what happens. Be like the Phoenix Suns of the NFL. Durant is like the Tyreek, and he gets shipped out after this year. All right, so we're through 12. This is my team. I got Neighbors, Chase Brown, Kenneth Walker, Daniels, Devonta Pearsall, Njoku, Caleb Johnson, Tootin, Higgins, Mooney, Ramondre. I think it's pretty solid.
I love it. Yeah, no, I love it, man. That's a solid team.
Yeah, good balance, good backup. Good depth there. I gotta get a couple good tight ends. But you're right, Jatavian Sanders. What are your thoughts on him? Because
who else are they going to throw the ball to?
He's kind of a freak, man.
Yeah.
And yeah, you're right. With Coker out now, you're right.
And the thing is, so they have Ted McMillan, rookie. He's going to be great, right? But the fact is against zone, he's awesome. Catches 90% of his passes on zone. But when he goes against man, Ted only catches like 6. Well, he was at like a 50% catch rate first man. But last year he shot up to about 63. So there was a progression. So I just think Sanders is the only other pass catcher in that offense. People are sleeping on him.
They are. I was sleeping on him till recently. I kind of just came around. I went back and looked at him again. I'm like, because I liked him a little bit last year, and then he was kind of getting momentum. And then remember, like he fell on his head, whatever that one game, and then he missed like the rest of the season, basically.
Another guy, Theo Johnson, could be someone late round pick. I got a lot of Theo Johnson.
All right, I'm coming up here. I need a quarterback in this league. I still don't have a quarterback.
Oh shit! Who's the options?
I'm going Fields. I think I have May there too.
Fields, dude. Top 5 upside.
I'm glad you're with me, man, because there's so many people like just shitting
I said
on
it
this
today.
I mean, go ahead.
I had to take on Fields today for one of my co-hosts, and I said he was going to be a top 5 upside. Tomorrow on the Dynasty 6-pack, I have a full-blown take on Fields. And yeah, he's not a good NFL quarterback, but he's going to be a great fantasy quarterback. He doesn't have many pass catchers besides Wilson and Mason Taylor. So he's going to use his legs. You're going to get that high floor plus a massive ceiling just for that. So give me Fields all day. I've been taking him in the 11th round. What round are you in now?
That was the end of the 10th.
10th. Yeah. So yeah, right around here, 10th, 11th round.
Yeah. I'm
taking Fields every single time.
Yeah. Well, you've been watching my drafts. You've seen how many times I've taken them, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, man. I'm with you on that.
So the thing with Fields, though, I do want someone like a Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, well, that's what I was going to say. I could go May. I could go Herbert here and double up.
Yeah,
I don't think I need to
wait
do that
around for Lawrence, though. Maybe.
Yeah,
I think I
could definitely wait for Lawrence.
Yeah,
or McCarthy. McCarthy, I've been taking a lot of him too.
Top 10 upside with.
Yeah, I'm not really in on Lawrence. I mean, obviously with freaking Hunter there now
the thing is,
different.
I think Diami Brown is a sneaky guy. You can get him in the 17th round. So what I've been doing late is I got Fields in the 11th. I took Lawrence, I don't know, 13th, whatever round. Yeah. And then in the 17th round, I take Diami Brown just for that sneaky stack. But Bretton Strange is also in that area where like Hunter Henry goes. Mm-hmm. So if you do decide to go with like the Lawrence, Diami Brown, you can get a Bretton Strange pretty late for the stack.
All right, 30 seconds here. I have 3 running backs. I got 5 receivers. I'm going to go back to running back here. Do you want Brian Robinson or Najee Harris? Or Judkins?
Neither.
I got to get one of them because I need another running back.
Oh, damn. That sucks. Any other options?
You don't like those guys?
Not really. I guess go Judkins.
Judkins?
I guess. I don't know, man. He's the most talented.
All right. You know what? I haven't been drafted him, so why not?
I mean,
you don't like Najee?
No, because you got to remember, man. Like eye issues, they usually heal in like 2 to 3 days.
Yeah, but he's practicing in full now.
Okay, but he's practicing with one eye still.
Yeah, no, that's true. You might be right.
I have astigmatism in my eye where I don't see depth well. Yeah. So like I'm looking at my computer screen and my fridge that's like 10 feet behind me. They look like they're in the same.
No, it's a fair point, man. And I have been drafting a lot of Najee. Like you're right. I mean, like if it wasn't anything major, he'd be back in a couple, like a week, maybe tops. But it's been what, months?
It's been 3 months.
Yeah. I have a lot of them. I have no Judkins, so it makes sense there. I'm glad you're here to talk me into that tonight.
I mean, Judkins right now, he is the most talented in that backfield. And it might take him like 4 weeks to get acclimated because he hasn't been practicing with them. I even saw reports saying he's going to go back to college. And I'm like, whatever. He's been practicing with his college. At least he's been practicing, right? He's just not sitting around. So I think it might not take him as long as people think.
All right, dude. Back up in the FFPC again. And, still need a second tight end. People draft like 4 tight ends in this format because of the
Damn.
1.5 PPR. Some guys will draft 5. So I got to get at least one tight end here. You got likely Jonnu, Fannin, Jatavian. Do you want me to? I mean, I could probably wait on Jatavian.
Yeah. At this point, I guess Jonnu, man, because Arthur Smith.
Yeah, I think that's the call.
There's
Like
no
like
number
like
2. There's no number 2 in that offense besides
yeah
Roman Wilson. And I love Roman Wilson.
yeah.
But I'm not putting my money on him outscoring Jonnu. There's a reason Arthur Smith had Jonnu Smith on 4 different teams. No, was it 3 different teams?
3, yeah.
3. So wherever Arthur Smith goes,
Titans, Falcons, and now the Steelers, right?
so wherever Arthur Smith goes, he wants Jonnu Smith on his team. So there's a reason for that.
Yeah, 100. All right, let's get this other pick in. I could go back to tight end. We got Bateman there, Demario Douglas, Tesla, Hollywood Brown, at running back, Shipley. Let me look at my running back room here. I got Stevenson, Tootin, Caleb Johnson, Kenny Walker, and Chase Brown. Receivers, I have Mooney, Higgins, Pearsall, Devonta, Neighbors. I only have Jaden Daniels.
Man.
I could take JJ McCarthy here.
JJ or Herbert?
Maybe Herbert. What do you think?
JJ and Herbert are only ones that I would want as a number 2 on this whole list.
Me too. I'm with you there.
Yeah.
I'm with you. I'll go Herbert. I've been drafting more JJ, so
Herbert,
that's fine.
yeah. Because then, I mean, later on, maybe you can get a flyer on what's that? Mr. Brickhands, the guy that can't catch.
Who? Quentin Johnson?
Yeah, Quentin Johnson. I mean, who knows? Maybe he can be. But where you're drafting him, if he gives you 3 games,
it's crazy, man.
Points.
It's like he's talented, but at the same time, he's like stone. Do you remember that movie Necessary Roughness?
Yes, love that movie.
That's who he's like, Stonehenge. He's got all the athleticism and speed, but he just can't catch or track a football. It's crazy.
Yeah, I do love that Herbert pick.
All right, we got Apple Season says sounded like Burden was the consensus for the upside, man. I think he says it's a 12-team league, by the way. So Burden's out there in a 12-team.
12, that's crazy. He should be drafted in a 12-team.
This is his team. By the way. Purdy, Achane, Amarian Hampton, Nico, Devonta, Kittle, Hunter, bench, Matthew Golden, Mooney, Zach Charbonnet, Chubb, Rashad White, Bateman, empty spot with Joe Mixon on the IR.
So I would look to start Golden over Hunter just for right now until we see the snaps percentage on defense and offense for Hunter, because we know Golden's going to be the number 1, especially with Reed hurt. Then I would look to drop Bateman and go pick up Tillman. That's just my prerogative. I love Tillman over Bateman.
All right, back up here. You said Jake Ferguson you like?
I love Ferguson, man. That dude's he's the 3rd target in that offense. He actually could be the number 2 because Pickens is going to get those long balls.
You got Turpin might be a decent play too. He might get involved.
I don't know, Turpin, or then there's Olber, but I'm not a fan of those guys. Turpin's more of a special teams guy.
Yeah. We'll see how much they use him at receiver. But you're right, Ferguson should bounce back this year, especially with those 2 guys surrounding him. I could go. All right, I could go back to running back here. Let me just show you you see my roster there?
Yeah, I see your roster.
Yeah, Drake, London, Genty. So my backs are Genty, Jones, Dobbins, and Judkins. I got 4 backs. Still got 5 receivers. I have 2 tight ends in Andrews and Ferguson. I have Fields. Do you think I should go? I probably should go running back again here, right?
Depends on who's there. I don't see who's available.
All right, I'll show you here.
I do like waiting on Woody Marks.
Spears, 4. There's not a lot of good running backs. Dowdle.
Doddle's probably not bad.
Your boy
You got
Tillman's there.
Tillman.
Your boy Tillman's there.
Oh,
Your boy
dude.
Tillman's there.
Yeah, are you in the 13th round? 13th
Yeah.
or 14th round?
13th round.
13th. I usually grab Tillman in the 13th.
You know what?
Around the 140 to 150 area.
I have Fields too. So I could
So
grab Herbert or JJ here too as well.
So you have Fields and that's it?
I have Fields. I have no other quarterback. I got to get.
Oh yeah, I would go Herbert.
Herbert again?
I think so. Because I don't like any of these receivers. Besides, I mean, Tillman, you might be able to get later.
Nah, he's gonna go probably.
Oh yeah, he's gonna go.
Yeah.
But there's other receivers. I don't mind missing out on them. I have a 48% share of Tillman, and I don't get mad when I miss out on them.
All right, I'll go Herbert here.
Yeah, I think Herbert's gone every time I take Tillman.
Yeah. I haven't been thinking about stacks at all, by the way. In these
I don't think about stacks as much as people should. I go more on value based.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's fine too. It's just like in these tournaments, these stacks seem to always kind of work out towards the end in these tournament runs when you get into 15, 16, 17. But I don't hate it. It's not like you have to go for a stack every single freaking time, We got Millie Mills in the room, says, "What's up, fellas? I haven't seen you in a while, man. Where you been?" I went 0 quarterback in a 10-team PPR double flex. All right. Penix, Henry, Chase Brown, Kenny Walker, Warren, Eckler, CD, Higgins, Sutton, Abuka, Pickens, Pitts, Ferguson. How did I do? What to improve?
Dude, your receivers are freaking amazing.
That's because he faded the quarterbacks. If you do that, you kill it.
And getting Chase Brown, obviously took him in the second round, took Henry in the first, so you went double running back. Well, no, wait. This doesn't make sense because you got CD, Chase Brown, and Henry in a 10-team. That right there is a league winner. I've never seen that happen in a 10-team.
You know what happens in those super flex leagues? People just take quarterbacks like with the first, there's like 8 quarterbacks in the first round. So there's all this value,
But wait, did he say it was a super flex?
It's a double flex. So
double flex, but he didn't say it was super flex.
Yeah, but he went 0 quarterbacks, so which means
0 quarterbacks. This is a single quarterback league.
No, but I think he's stating that it's almost like a super flex because he said I went 0 quarterback in a double flex. So to me, that means you could start 2 quarterbacks somehow. But maybe I'm wrong. But maybe clarify that for us.
Yeah, double flex to me means that you start 2 running backs.
Yeah, right. You're right.
Receivers and 2 flexes.
Yeah.
But
just the way he began it with 0 quarterback makes me think that it's a double flex.
I mean, the way this team's drafted, maybe it is a super flex because he has CD, Higgins, Chase Brown, Henry. Those are all second round, first round picks.
Yep.
In my eyes, Sutton's a 4th round, Abuka's a 5th, Pickens a 5th. But you only have 1 quarterback on this roster.
Yeah.
Yeah, clarify if it's a single, because if it's a single quarterback league, you're winning this championship. If it's super flex, I would look to upgrade and get a quarterback.
All right, back up in FFPC. Again, still the 5 running backs.
I like it. Yep.
5 receivers, 2 tight ends, and Justin Herbert and Daniels. So we got Harold Fannin and Sanders still out there.
And you only have 1 tight end?
No, I have 2. I have
2, okay.
Njoku and Jonnu. So maybe Fannin makes more sense since I have Njoku.
If you want to play it safe, I would go Fannin. If you want,
what do you think about Demario Douglas, Pat Bryant, Romeo Dobbs, Kyle Williams? Who do you like the best out of those guys?
Dude, that's tough. I love Taj Brooks.
Really? I don't know. I can't get there on that guy. I don't know why, but I know you love him.
I love him.
What do you think?
Fan,
What do you think about Kendry Miller, Brashard Smith? Any of
nah.
those names stick out?
Anyway,
Corum.
maybe Nung guy just because of Roshan's injury.
All right, let me go Fannin here. Let me take him first.
Fannin, just to play it safe, since you have Njoku, because Fannin can
Yeah.
also play on the slot snaps.
Yeah, they're saying
So,
they're going to play a lot of 12 personnel.
even if they, so like they're gonna play Njoku in the tight end position, and Fannin is the perfect guy
Slot,
to
right?
play a slot.
Yeah,
He could also play the outside.
right. Yeah, no, he's freaking. People say he's like not athletic. I mean,
No,
he runs like a
no,
duck, but he's freaking athletic. I mean, I don't know what the
dude
hell
is
people are talking about.
dude is the beast. Like I showed my write up to his uncle and his mom, and they were
Oh,
so
that's sick.
impressed. Like we hung out all night.
That's sick, man.
We literally I was buying them beers and we hung out. I brought
That's
him up
sick.
to the main stage at the
Oh,
expo.
you brought him up? That's who
I brought him up.
you were the one who did that?
I
Because
was the one. I was the one that
I heard somebody else say that Vannon's parents were on stage.
it was because of
But
me.
yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
Man.
so
Wow.
I hung out with them for a while, and then
All right, I got to make another pick here. Do you want me
what
to go
else did I get?
receiver? Demario Douglas, Dobbs, Kyle
I
Williams,
think I
Bryant,
hate Dubes, but I think Dubes might be the pick.
Dubs.
I don't hate. Man, it's tough because there's so many mouths to feed,
All right,
but
that's fine.
Dubes is a veteran in that offense.
Yeah, 100%. And Jaden Reed's got the broken foot. Watson's out.
Savion
Wicks
Williams is
is
a
hurt.
rookie.
Yeah, Savion Williams to me looks like another whatchamacall, Cordaro Patterson and what's the other guy that never panned out in the Jaguars? I can't think of his name right
Oh,
now.
geez. Oh, man. I know who you're talking about. I just can't think of it.
The Chenault.
Chenault. Yes,
He's like another Chenault to me, like
yeah.
one of those type of gadget players that's not really gonna pan out. But
Like I'm a Dubes hater, but I would honestly take him here. I took him in like maybe 7% of my drafts because I thought it was the right pick, and I think it might be the right pick right here.
yeah, I went with him. I could have went with an upside pick, but Kyle Williams I like Kyle Williams. Seems like he's buried. It might take Pat Bryant. I've been taking a ton of Pat Bryant anyway. May
I was
take
a
him a
Pat
little
Bryant
while.
truther, but I do think it's more of a dynasty play.
Yeah, could be. You're right.
Kyle Williams as a rookie, I don't know. I'd rather go Demario Douglas over him just because he's gonna
More
pop.
opportunity. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right away. I actually think Williams is better than Douglas. What do you
Oh,
think?
me too. Yeah, 100%. But
Yeah.
we just got to see it before we believe it.
Although they're kind of different players a little bit, right? I mean, Douglas is more like a shifty slot, where Williams is more like an outside, like go ball type receiver. But you were mentioning I forgot we were talking about Tetaroa. He has problems with press coverage, right? So like in man coverage,
Man versus man, he's
yeah,
got issues.
yeah.
But he did take a step forward last year in his last year of college. He went from I think it was 50%, and now he was at a 62%. So he did take a step forward. So that does show promise. But the NFL is a whole nother level. So we need to see it in the NFL.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're right.
Just for week 1, he's playing against the Jags. And the Jags play 70+% man coverage compared to zone. So I'm worried about that week 1.
Yeah, he's kind of I see a lot of good things from if they're going to run a lot of in routes in that system, and he could definitely the in digs. He's great for that, and Bryce is definitely going to throw it up to him. Like you throw it up to him, he comes down with it. He's got great hands, but yeah, then you watch him like he doesn't really separate a lot. He's not a consistent separator. He gets jammed up, so it's like like you could see it from him, but there's also some flaws in his game. Of course, there's flaws in a lot of receivers, but like when I watch certain guys, like they just wow me. I couldn't ever just get wowed by him, but he does make wow plays for sure. Like he makes some crazy catches for sure though. And he's going to be a nice target for Bryce. I think he's a little expensive in drafts. So I haven't really been going after him. Like he's going in the 3rd round now.
Yeah, I seen him on the third, but if I can
Yeah.
get him in the fourth, maybe.
Yeah, Fort's not bad. Fort's
But
not bad.
I've also seen him being taken over Terry McLaurin
Right. Right.
and Sutton. Like, give me Sutton at the end of the fourth as opposed to Tet at the end of the third.
Yeah. Oh shit! I just got autoed twice, dude.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck.
We're all talking here. Who'd you auto?
I mean, I got McCarthy, which isn't, I don't hate it. Garenda, I would have never taken him, but
Yeah, not a fan of Grundo.
no, that sucked.
I'm not
Um,
seeing it on this board. Are you on the other one?
hold on. Yeah, let me go back here. Well, it was bound to happen. It's all right though. But we'll bounce back from it. Let me see what. Yeah, the running backs aren't that great. I mean, I would have took Roshan probably if he was there, or Brashard Smith probably.
Oh, Roshan, man.
Yeah, I don't mind getting JJ though, and I can mix in those three quarterbacks and maybe cut one. I don't. Sometimes I take three quarterbacks, not a lot, but
Yeah, just seeing the board, over Grendo, I would have took Keaton
oh
Mitchell.
yeah,
Keaton Mitchell.
100%. I don't. I'll probably cut Garendo and make a pickup. To be honest.
Oh, so this is an active league where you can make moves?
Yeah, this is a managed league all year. Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. All right.
Yeah. Yeah. This isn't best ball now. All right, we got to bounce back from that one. Yeah, could have had Tesla. Could have had a lot of good guys there. All right. I was switching back and forth. I don't know how I missed that. Apple Season says, "Hell yeah, thanks guys, no problem, man." George Play 01 says, "Can you rate my team? 12 team non PPR. Daniels, CMC, Taylor, Pickens, Worthy, Kelsey, Flex, Harvey, Bench, Jaden Blue, Ollie Gordon, Woody Marks, Jordan Mason, Jacoby Myers, Devonta, Kyle Williams, and Hunter Henry."
I love every single pick except Jaden Blue. Jordan Mason, I guarantee that he should have been above Woody Marks, Gordon, and Blue. So I don't know if you listed these guys the way you drafted them. But no, this is a good team. I give it an A.
All right. Millie Mills will get to you in a sec, man. Let me just make these picks here. We're in round 17, so I have two positional players left here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me share this tab. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 receivers. We got 3 tight ends, 2 quarterbacks, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 running backs.
All right, so you probably need one more receiver, one more running back.
Well, I could take if Jatavian's. Oh, Jatavian's gone.
Ah, damn.
Theo's there though.
Yeah, I like Theo. Theo Johnson's a good pick.
Jarquez is there. I might take Jarquez for another running back. You don't like Jarquez?
Who else that running back is there that could have like weekly upside?
Pierce.
Back up.
I don't like Pierce.
No, me neither.
Tucker, Garendo, Mostert, Emmanuel Wilson. He's like the direct backup. The running backs suck.
Yeah, then go ahead.
Gainwell's not a bad one. I feel like Gainwell.
I mean, he was listed as number 2, but
yeah. And I was listening to the your show there in Fantasy Six Pack. The reporter from the Steelers was saying Gainwell's going to play a lot.
Yeah. So could be a good option.
Kyle Williams, Trey Harris. All right, let's take. Should I go Hunter or Gainwell? Maybe I'll go Gainwell here. Nobody's drafting Gainwell, man.
Yeah, go Gainwell. Because I keep hearing Corum's going to be the next guy. It could be Hunter. Yeah. We don't know, but we all know.
All right, let's make this pick quick because I got to go back to the NFC.
All right. Oh, they took a kicker. You got kickers in this league too?
Yeah, kicker and defense. Yeah, that was my last 2 picks. All right, I think I'm good at tight end. Theo just went.
I think you need a receiver, right?
I think I'm going to take Kyle Williams.
Kyle Williams, yes.
Yeah, or yes. Roman. Roman's there too.
Ooh, Kyle Williams. I think he has more upside.
I'm with you on that. All right. I'm up here. All right, let's make this count here. Shit. Roshan is still there. Do you want me to take Roshan?
What round is it?
16. I got 2 positional picks left. Or
16.
three,
I usually
three
take
rather,
them.
3 left.
I've been taking them in like sometimes in the 18th.
Yeah, but he's gonna go. I mean,
I think.
there's nothing else there anyway. So
Yeah, if there's nothing else, go ahead. Because when he does heal his foot, I think
all
Ben
right,
Johnson's going to use him.
I'll take Rashard Smith first.
Ooh, no, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, I'll take Rashard. I like Rashard. You don't like him?
Really, there's just so many people in that backfield. Like,
Yeah, but he's like the McKinnon replacement. It's either him or Elijah because Hunt and Pacheco are kind of the same thing. Like I feel like Bouchard has that Jerick McKinnon, avenue where he can
yeah.
work in. It's gonna take him a while, but you just kind of hold him and hope for the best. All right, let me see how many tight ends I have here in this team. Well, I have 2. I have Andrews and Ferguson. I think I'm good there. I got 3 quarterbacks. I need another receiver, dude. I haven't taken a receiver in a long time. Wow.
All right, who's left? Let's find a sneaky guy.
Cooper?
Amari Cooper?
Yeah, I'm gonna take
I've taken
Cooper.
him in like the 17th.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Cooper. I'm gonna take Cooper here.
Who else is
McMillan, Betch, Hopkins, Michael Wilson, Yoshivas, Coker, Diami Brown, Slayton, Lockett.
so Wilson would be a safe pick, but Cooper would be your upside pick.
Yeah, Cooper, like, think about it. Don't you think he could be the number 1 receiver there?
Yeah,
Like maybe
I think
by the end of the year?
Well, yeah, I mean behind Bowers, obviously, but
Yeah, behind Bowers, yeah. Receiver, yeah.
Yes.
All right, let's do that. All right. So, damn. Well, maybe CMC goes down and then Garendo gets some work, but all right.
We'll see.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut him. I'll probably cut him and make a pickup tomorrow. The Faab runs tomorrow anyway, so it's all good. Millie Mill says QBs went early. What were we talking about? With the 0 quarterback. Yeah. Just 2 flexes. I can't put a QB there. Okay, so yeah, it's right. It's a 1 quarterback league. Wow.
Just 2 flexes.
It's a shallow bench.
So 1 quarterback, I like what you did. I would rather have someone besides Penix because he doesn't got that rushing upside and you don't have a stack with him.
Yeah. I wonder what other quarterbacks there on the wire too.
There has to be some. Yeah, name your quarterbacks on the wire.
10 team. There's probably some good. Cam Ward's probably there. Yeah.
Jackson Dart.
Yeah, you could just play matchup. Well, he says it's a short bench, but I mean, you could start with Penix, and then see how he does. I think Penix could throw 30 touchdowns if all works out. They protect him. But yeah, there's probably some better options. But let us know who's on the bench. Eric Figueroa says I offered Dak, Pollard, and Devonta Smith for Jaden Daniels and Warren. Am I robbing?
Wait, is that Tyler Warren or Jalen Warren?
Yeah, we got to specify that.
And so he offered Dak, Pollard, and Devonta. I like all them players. Jaden Daniels, you're getting them in the 3rd. You're also getting Devonta Smith somewhere in the 4th. So giving up Pollard and Dak, is that really worth getting whichever Warren that is? I don't think so.
He offered Dak, Pollard, and Devonta Smith for Jaden Daniels, and it's probably Tyler Warren, right? It can't be Jalen Warren.
Tyler, yeah. I don't know, man. I might rather keep, depending on the rest of your roster.
I like Dak, Pollard, and Devonta.
Yeah, I would rather keep Dak because there is a situation where we could paint a picture where Dak outscores Jaden Daniels.
It's true. You're right. Could happen. If Dak gets back to over 30 touchdowns, over 4,000 yards,
and
Daniels could get hurt.
If you look at Dak's production, every odd year, 2003, 2001, now it's 2005. He always has a big year on those odd years.
Right. Every other year, yeah. Exactly. Millie Mills says Trey Burks is another guy. Traylon Burks is another guy. I mean, that guy cannot stay healthy. Traylon Burks.
No,
He's hurt
I've
all
dropped
the time.
Treylon Burks in every single one of my fucking leagues.
Trey Burke was the guard from Michigan that
Wait,
he,
Treylon Burks.
yeah, he said Trey Burke. He was a guard from Michigan that didn't do much in the NBA, but I think he won. I think they won a national title. They went to the Final Four with him. But yeah, Traylon Burks, man, always hurt. It's crazy.
God damn, man. My worst trade ever. I traded Treylon Burks for Chris Olave and something, and it just sucked. I was so pissed.
Eric said he added $15 Faab to it too.
There you go.
So, but
we
like the Dak Pollard Devon. We don't want him to make that deal, right?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Fab sucks. Like I get rid of my Fab right away.
Yeah, spend it early, but I'm saying hold on to Dak Pollard and Devonta.
100%.
Yeah, I mean Pollard's gonna be really solid. Devonta's a great receiver. He could have his best season, and then like Jamie said, Dak could outproduce Daniels. So we all like Tyler Warren. He's gonna be great, but you hold on there. I got Pitts with them. Oh, it's Jalen Warren, even worse.
Well, I don't know if it's worse, but I mean,
I'd rather have Tyler Warren than Jalen Warren.
Pollard than Warren, like Warren for sure.
Yeah. Well, Warren over Pollard?
Smith.
You like Warren over Pollard?
Jalen? No. I like Pollard over Warren.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Well, you gotta keep what you have.
Yeah. Yeah, man, I'm with you, Millie. I think Penix could have a nice season. I think if you protect Penix, he picks you apart. He's like Goff, but if you can't protect him, we kind of saw that in the playoffs. Against Texas, he tore him up. He was just making ridiculous throws, and then against Michigan, they were just getting at him, and he was getting all lumped up and hurt, and it all fell apart. It was like like Jekyll and Hyde between those two games. Eric says my team currently is Dak, Bijan, Bucky, Nico, Sutton, Ingram, Flex, Hampton. The bench is a Dunze, Devonta, Golden, and Pollard.
Holy fuck, dude. I'm going to be honest. I'd rather have Hampton over Bucky.
Really?
And yeah.
You're a big Hampton guy.
I am a huge Hampton guy, and I can see Rashard White and Sean Tucker kind of getting some of the percentages of snaps. Hampton has no one behind him besides that one-eyed monster.
Yeah. I mean, if Najee is not like he can't see, then Hampton's gonna get so much.
Bench Dunze, Smith, Golden, Pollard, those are all starters. This is a freaking 8-team league. You have an 8-team league roster in a freaking 12-team league. So keep your roster.
Yeah.
If anything, go ahead and take like Devonta and Odunze and trade those two for like a London.
I gotta grab another running back here.
All right, where are you at on this?
This is my last positional pick in this draft.
Let's see. You got Woody Marks available. Do you have Ty Brooks available?
No, they're all gone. I think Jarquez is the best pick here.
Jarquez Hunter, yeah. Just for that. I like Jarquez over Corum.
Me too. I do too, actually. But I think Corum's going to get the snaps early on.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like Kyron's going to get mixed. Like they're going to mix them out a little bit more this year. Try to rest them a little bit.
80 to 85% of snaps. I do not. Yeah. Maybe 70, 73.
Yeah. All right. This side, I'm on kicker and defense now. Who gives a shit at this point?
Well, it does matter.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying there's so many kickers.
So I
like Boswell. I like Boswell. Defenses. Let's look at the defenses. Chargers.
Well, I like extreme kickers and defenses.
Yeah, me too. All right, I'll let you pick a defense here. We got Detroit, Washington, Chargers.
How about the Jets or Cardinals because they're facing New Orleans.
Yeah, they're gone. They're all gone.
Okay, Jets facing Pittsburgh. You got Bears.
Chargers is there. Detroit's there too. How about the Chargers?
How about Commanders? They're facing the Giants.
They're gone too.
49ers are probably gone. I don't know.
I'm gonna take the Chargers because I'm up in this other draft too. I gotta take
facing PC. That's tough.
All right. This side now, I'm gonna go with Patriots. I like their first 6 games.
Patriots. Yeah, no, I have Patriots. So I actually picked up the Patriots when I put Addison on my IR, but I dropped them to pick up the Jets. But I still think they're both top 5 week 1.
Yeah, I mean the Patriots have a nice little run out to start the year. Millie Mills says, "Good drafting, my guy. 10-man league." Eric says he's in a 10-man league, not a 12-man.
Well, still 10-man. That's still a elite roster, bro.
Yeah. Yep. And
100%.
Everybody calling Najee and One Eye Willie. Yep, that's what
Yeah, dude.
But the good news is he's back at practice, so I don't know if that's I don't know what that means. We'll have to wait and see how he looks. If he can't see the hole or whatever, I don't know what the hell's gonna happen.
Maybe they give him 2-3 snaps just because he's never missed a game in his career and he wants to retire with that. I've never missed a game thing. I don't know.
I got auto draft my kicker in the other one. Oh, I got Jake Bates, Detroit kicker. I'll take that.
Oh, see, I hate that.
It's all right. I mean, whatever. It doesn't matter. 1 week I could roll with it.
I read a stat that their coach since 2021 has like the least amount of kicks per game because they have the highest amount of 4th down conversions. So they don't go for field goals. But,
yeah, that's true.
But they score so many points that Bates still ended up as a top 8 kicker.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I could always cut him by Saturday if I want. Pick up somebody else. We'll see.
I like that Cam Little guy.
I've been drafting Cam Little, Boswell, Fairbairn.
Dicker the kicker.
Dicker the kicker is a good one. Yeah. Young Ho
Koo. Love that guy, man. Even the Green Bay guy, whoever's on Green Bay, McManus.
Oh, yeah.
He'd be good.
Carlson's pretty good too.
People are sleeping on Evan McPherson. Because you can get him at Cincinnati's kicker at kicker number 10 to 12. Just people don't draft him for some reason, but they're going to be a high-powered offense. They're going to score points.
Yeah, let's see. I need a kicker. My last pick here. Let's see what I end up with.
All right, who's available?
Cincy kicker's there.
Yeah.
Here, I'll show you here. Here's all the kickers.
Baltimore. Don't you have to go with Baltimore? Isn't he like a number 1 kicker guy? Or am I wrong on
Tucker's
that?
gone. I don't know who this guy is now. I have no idea who the new kicker is. Tucker's gone. I don't.
Yeah, he was a rookie drafted.
Cam Little's still there.
Yeah, I would go Cam Little.
Carlson. The Packers kicker's still there.
So Dicker, Boswell, Fairbaum.
Oh, Little's gone now.
I would go with McPherson, man. He's got to be a top 6, top 7.
All right. He hit McPherson hit.
If he's gone, just go with the indoor guy. I saw Falcons. He's an indoor kicker. High-powered offense.
You want me to go with McPherson?
I would go
week 1, they may just score like 40 points. So
Dude, they're gonna kill the Browns, man.
I think so too. And Burrow's ready to go. I mean, he was playing a lot in the preseason. They want to start fast. I think I'm going to bet the hell out of
Oh,
the
I know.
Bengals.
Also, again, Cincinnati also likes to. They start slow, but their offense is so powerful. So, like, yeah, it depends on how you look at it. They're gonna get into that red zone area, whether they make it there or not into the field. They're gonna kick a field goal.
Oh yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. Burrow was playing like what a ton in the preseason. They were like hell bent on starting fast. So we'll see how it ends up. All right, let's go over both these teams. We'll start with the NFC here. Drake London out of the 11th spot, then Genty, then JSN, Pickens, Ridley. So nice receiver room, and I even have Judy in there. So really deep receiver room there. My running backs, besides Genty, not the strongest room, but again, my receiver room is leading the way here. Aaron Jones, Genty, J.K. Dobbins. Then I got Judkins, Garendo, Brashard Smith, Jarquez Hunter. So, a little zero running back build towards the end there. Hopefully Judkins can come in and, step up. Then I get Andrews and Ferguson at tight end, Fields, Herbert, McCarthy at quarterback. So I'm set there. Patriots defense, Bengals kicker. So, I got the auto on Garendo and McCarthy. I don't mind McCarthy, but I didn't really need McCarthy. I don't hate it, but the Garendo pick I would have never taken in a million years.
Yeah, same. So I'm gonna give it a B, like an 86.7. Just because of that auto. It would have been an A if you didn't get that auto pick.
I know. I could have had Tesla, Pat Bryant, A. Manor, maybe. Taj Brooks, your boy, could have had.
Taj Brooks, yeah.
Yeah. So all right. Well, we can make it work. I think it's a solid team, nice strong team. And I agree with you. Probably like a B. Any other teams here that stick out to you in any of these builds?
I'm not seeing it on the screen.
Oh, sorry. My bad. Here's the board here.
Jefferson, McConkey, Hampton, Kamara. That's a great team.
Yeah.
Let's see. I also like. I think that's it. Honestly,
what do you think? What do we think of this guy, Team 3? He does a lot of these drafts. What do you think about his team?
Let's see, guys. So Chase Brown, man, I am not a big Chase Brown fan. I think for some reason Taj Brooks is going to cut into his upside. But besides that, I just don't like his receivers that much. And I don't like his second running back.
Yeah. All right. Fair enough. All right. Let's flip to the FFPC now. Jamie just gave me a B on this team. Let's flip to the FFPC. I was in what the hell? What pick did I have here? The 11th spot again. The 11th spot in both drafts. This one I had Neighbors, Chase Brown. Jamie doesn't like the Chase Brown pick. Kenny Walker, Jaden Daniels. But you can't argue with Chase Brown. I mean, he's going to get. I mean, I don't know about Taj Brooks. He was still a 6th round pick, but there's going to be a backup there, and Samaje Perine stinks. So I guess it could be possible. Or Samaje Perine is really old. Jalen Daniels, Devonta Smith, Pearsall. So the receivers are Neighbors, Devonta Smith, Pearsall. The running backs are Brown, Walker, Caleb Johnson, Tootin. Tight end premium, we have Njoku, Jonnu, Harold Fannin, and the backup receivers there, Higgins, Mooney, Dobbs, Kyle Williams, Kenny Gainwell. We expect him to have an early season role. We'll see how long that lasts. But we do have Caleb Johnson too, so it kind of made sense to pick him up there. If something happens to Caleb or Gainwell, better for the other guy rather. And then Daniels and Herbert as the quarterback. What do you think about this team?
So I'm going to give your quarterback an A minus. I mean, you can't go wrong with Daniels. Then you got Herbert, both top 10 upside. I mean, Daniels obviously top, but so I did mention I'm not a big fan of Chase Brown. I did take him in my home league. at the
Okay.
211,
Okay.
and I wasn't mad at it.
Yeah. End of the second round. That's nice.
So I did see him go at the 112, 111, 201. So I'm like, why not just take him? My game plan in that draft, I was going to go Hampton in the third, but since I took Chase Brown, I couldn't take Hampton because it was a 1 point tight end premium and Kittle was still there. So I got Kittle with my 302.
Oh, you get 2 points for
Yeah.
per reception. Wow.
Yes. So
Yeah.
like I had to take Kittle. I got Chase Brown and I also got Lamb. So that was a great start for me. So you having Neighbors, Chase Brown, Walker with that zone run scheme offense that they're going to run is amazing. I love that Kenneth Walker pick, Jaden Daniels, Smith, love it. Pearsall, love it. Njoku, love it. Caleb, love it. Like, there's not one bad pick on this team.
I
So
agree.
I kind of have to give it like a high B, man.
And we collaborated on this. I mean, you gave me
Yeah.
Higgins. We agreed on Mooney. You told me
Mooney.
Stevenson,
Yeah. Mooney,
Johnu.
Higgins.
Yeah,
Herbert.
I'm in agreement. We were in agreement though. A lot of these.
You also played it safe with Fannin with
Yeah.
the Njoku pick, but you also had the high upside of Smith. So I have to put that up a grade. So I'm going to give this like an 89.2.
All right, I like it. I like it. All right, man. Well, this was a good time. Glad you almost 2 hours here. It's 1:30 in the AM here. But we're used to doing these late shows. Again, we got a lot to do before the freaking season starts. Made the rankings, we got to get the lineups in, we got to do the pickups, we got to do the survivor pools, we got to do this pool, that pool. It's insanity. So
make sure you get your taxi squads set.
What's that?
Your taxi squads for your dynasty leagues.
Taxi squads. I mean, it's completely insane. Jamie's got to deal with the dynasty, all the pickups, all the trading. He's in 19,000 dynasty leagues. But I appreciate you coming on, man. This was fun that we finally collaborated. And thanks for listening to the shows for the past couple of years, man. You've been the man, and we'll do this again, man. We'll collaborate again in this season, definitely.
Oh yeah, I'll hop on anytime. And I only listen to shows that are informative and I enjoy watching. And you're at the top of the list.
Oh, I appreciate that.
I'll literally stay up. Like last year, I remember on Thursday nights, I had to be up in like 3 hours.
I know you were nuts.
Your show because I wanted to hear what you had to say. I loved hearing your takes and everything that you talking about. Like I could sleep later, man. Like I can't listen to you live every second. Like
yeah, I feel you, man.
Most people would be like, oh well, I'll just go back and rewatch it when I wake up. I'm like, no, I'm gonna stay up and be involved with this because I don't want to miss it.
That's awesome, man. I appreciate that. Elias says, can you rate our team? Yeah, man, drop your team.
Yeah, for sure.
We'll hang around a little bit longer. Money Crazy Damien says, rate the team. Dak, CD, T-Mac, or Tetaroa. Yeah. I can't call him T-Mac until he starts he gets up to the McGrady level. Achan, Connor, Kittle, and Moore. Not I guess DJ Moore, yeah.
DJ Moore, it's gotta be.
Yeah.
I don't hate it. I don't like taking A-Chain just because of the injury concern. And pair that with if his quarterback goes down, he also gets devalued. But besides that, man, I love this team, man. Because you got the stack between Dak and CD. You have the upside of Connor. On your bench, I would probably go after, what's his name? Trey Benson, just in case Connor goes down. Kittle's my number one tight end at his value. And I actually have DJ Moore right around Tet. So, yeah, you got two good flexes.
Yeah, Achan is interesting. I mean, the calf, we're all scared because of the McCaffrey injury last year, but the calf, anytime we hear a calf now, we freak out with Achilles. But he does seem like he always kind of is banged up with something, but he kind of finds his way out into the field. I remember last year he played with a high ankle sprain, and like McDaniels threw him out there, and he was like playing in the second half of a blowout against the Bills in Week 4, and he was still out there catching passes. So maybe he's got a high pain tolerance. So Achan could definitely work out, especially two with all those screen passes. But I'm with you, Jamie. I haven't been drafting Achan because I'm a little scared about the injury thing too. And I don't know if they're going to go with that same system. Doesn't seem like the best way to win football games, just throwing 5,000 swing routes to your running back. But that kind of fits Tua's style. And you have Waddle and Tua, like throw the ball downfield. Elias says, all right, it's my second year playing fantasy. Quarterback Kyler, running back Gibbs, Trey Henderson, wide receivers Puka, Mike Evans, tight end McBride, flex DJ Moore, bench RJ Harvey, Olave, Juwan Jennings, Eckler, Jaden Reed, Dak, and Trey Benson.
I like it.
I say, yeah, good job, man, for your second year. That's solid.
I mean, I'm guessing you had like the fourth, fifth. Oh, how did you? So in my mind, I'm like, how did you get Gibbs and Puka on the same team?
maybe Gibbs, maybe Puka fell to like the end of the second round. I guess that's my way. Yeah.
That's an awesome duo right there because they're both first round picks for me.
Yeah, what do you think about Puka and Devontae? Do you think Devontae could kind of usurp him there or no?
Well, no, they're going to play well together because Puka has never been that touchdown type guy. He's only had like 4 touchdowns, 5 touchdowns. Devontae Adams is that touchdown guy with the long yardage. So Puka's still going to get every single snap and target that he's been getting. And then Adams is just going to help him because he's going to take the top off the defense and maybe he gets more yak yards. Who knows?
Definitely could. 10-man, $100 buy-in, he says. I like it, man. I think it's a good team.
Fuck yeah. Like Gibbs and Puka, amazing.
Yeah. I mean, 10-man's always look better on paper, of course, but still, you got a lot of good players there. I think
I look at Gibbs and Puka as first round picks. Henderson's a 4th round. Mike Evans, 2nd round. McBride's a 2nd round. DJ Moore's a 4th round. So you have a bunch of 4th round picks on your team, along with 2 first rounds. McBride's a 2nd round. You can't get any better than this, man.
Yeah, we like it, Elias. Thanks for.
I would play Dak over Kyler in week 1
against Philly.
I just think Dak is.
Cardinals get the Saints.
Oh, that's true. Damn, that's tough. Oh, man. Well, hey, check out my Sunday morning starts the show over at Going for Two Live, goingfor2live.com at YouTube. I do a start sit show every Sunday morning at 11:30, hour and a half before the games, man. Awesome. I'll do more research for you.
Yeah, check that out. Going for Two on YouTube. Jamie, how do they follow you on Twitter?
Jamie Perogue, just my name, man.
Nice.
You can follow me on Facebook too. I got a bunch of groups. I run Anthony Servino's group over at Facebook. Fantasy football at FF Face Off.
That group's huge.
I love it.
How many users in that
We
group?
have over 108,000 members last I checked.
That's great that you're still running that. I remember Anthony and Aaron talking about. Aaron put you in charge of that, right?
Yeah, he put me in charge of it, and right now it's pretty much me and Aaron Shrill.
Yeah.
Me and Aaron Schill. I'm going to keep it going for the rest of my life, man, because I want awesome. Anthony Servino's legacy to live on, and he's the one that created this group.
Yeah. No, he used to talk about it all the time, how excited he was. Like, think about how many people that is in that group. It's insane. He was talking about getting Facebook, getting popular with fantasy, man. Yeah, I missed that.
I was the one that got rid of the spam because there were so many spams in that group.
Yeah.
where like they would just post their websites to naked Chinese whatever, and I put a stop to that. So there's no
Awesome.
more of that. It's strictly football.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Yeah, no, definitely check that Facebook group. How do you find that? Like just search
Just
fantasy face off?
just search up fantasy football, and it should be one of the top ones that come up because we're let's see, hold on, let me pull it up. Fantasy football is a public group. We have 146,000 members right now. 146,000.
That's insane.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Oh,
Last I
man.
checked, it was 107. Now we are 50,000 more people.
Yeah,
Uh,
shout out to Anthony Servino, the real NFL guru. Big, we're gonna miss him, but we're gonna play in honor of him all year. Jamie, shout out to you for keeping that group going and for doing that for Anthony too as well. That's awesome. Elias says he had the 4th pick in that draft. Gibbs fell to the 4th, so that's pretty nice.
like
Sometimes he goes 3rd, but he could fall to the 4th, maybe the 5th sometimes. Hector says start JMO or Abuka.
Oh shit. Okay, this is perfect because I have the same exact situation in my dynasty league. And
Lions get the Packers, 47 total. And the Bucks, who the Bucks got? Oh, the Falcons, 46 total. Go ahead.
So the Falcons, they have D. Afford in the slot at cornerback. He sucks, right? AJ Terrell is going to be trying to lock down Mike Evans. So Abuka is going to get massive volume because you remember last year, Chris Godwin was the number 1 wide receiver through weeks 1 through 6. And Abuka is going to step right into that role. And as soon as Godwin comes back, he might take a step back, but he's also going to play that Jalen McMillan role on the outside. And the last 5 games Jalen McMillan played, or was it the last 2 games? He had
Jalen McMillan was on fire down the stretch.
Yeah.
7 touchdowns his last 6 games, I think. Yeah.
So the last 5 games, he was wide receiver 9 through 19. So that just tells you that no matter the competition, Abuka is going to get his no matter what. Because you got to remember, he owns the record for Ohio State yards and receptions. And that's playing with guys like Marvin Harrison Jr., Olave, JSN, Garrett Wilson. Who else? Last year he played with Jeremiah Smith. He still owns the record for yards and receptions. He's going to be a beast.
Terry McLaurin went to Ohio State. Who else went to
Oh,
Ohio
that
State?
was before Abuka.
Yeah. I'm just saying, you said he has the records, right?
Those guys. Abuka actually played with every single one of those guys I named.
Yeah.
And he still owns the record for most yards and receptions in Ohio State. It's crazy.
Abuka is like a JSN St. Brown. Like he's not a burner, but he's just so crafty. He catches everything. He's smart. He's intelligent, and and he's got so much opportunity now in Tampa with all these injuries. So it's like a no-brainer. I'm with you, man. I like that call, and I love JMO too. I mean, I think JMO.
I'm a huge JMO fan, but I had to decide to start JMO or Abuka, and I put Abuka in my lineup, and I'm not mad at it.
Okay,
it's gonna happen.
Elias says I kind of like the Kyler McBride stack. Kyler, man, we like him. We like him week 1, but we'll see how he's got to
not a good stack.
No,
hear me out. So Kyler.
It's Kyler is the problem. It's not McBride. It's Kyler.
No, it is McBride. McBride's the problem with the stack because stacks, you want quarterbacks throwing to the tight ends for the touchdowns, right? McBride has never had more than 3 to 4 touchdowns per year.
Yeah, is that Kyler's fault or McBride's fault?
It's McBride because McBride in college never reached over 3 to 4 touchdowns a year. He's not a touchdown guy. He's more of a catch and yards guy.
But he's also a guy that could body you out. So it's like,
but when you
throw to him in the freaking goal line.
At end, you want you want the touchdowns. So you want the Lamar Andrews stack. You want the Love Kraft stack, like someone like a tight end that's going to get touchdowns. It doesn't matter about yards because the quarterback's going to get yards no matter what. But for the stack, in order to stack a tight end with the quarterback, you want the touchdowns to be coming along with the tight end. Because when the tight end scores a touchdown, that means the quarterback is throwing them to it. Does that make sense?
I see what you're saying. I just think Kyler is just too inconsistent as a quarterback.
Yes, Kyler is inconsistent, but when you look at tight end and quarterback stacks, go for the tight ends that score more touchdowns, not yards. Not
right. But my point is, I think it's more of a Kyler issue than a McBride. Like if McBride had Lamar Jackson, he'd probably have, or like Josh Allen or whatever, probably have 10
yeah, he'd probably get like 6, 7 instead of 3 or 4.
But yeah, I mean, good point about the college. Maybe that's just something that's in his game. I don't know.
Yeah, it's the way he plays. He's not a touchdown guy.
All right. I mean, if McBride goes for double-digit touchdowns, he's going to have an insane season.
There's no way, because he would be like wide receiver. He would score more than Jamar Chase.
I mean, we'll see. Money says, if the guy accepts, would you do Achane and Jerome Ford for Chase Brown?
Well, why wouldn't you just draft Chase Brown?
I would just hold on to Achane. Man, I know I'm a little concerned about the calf, but dude, if Achane, like I said, he seems like a warrior a little bit. You could probably get that straight up. I don't even think you need to throw in Jerome Ford.
Yeah,
maybe if you do, then why not? Why not? You can do it.
It's stupid doing the 1-for-1s. Like, why give up a running back for a running back? You're just capping.
Well, he's probably concerned about maybe he's having a little buyer's remorse now. He's scared about the injury, you know.
But go after a receiver then. Go after London. Give up Achane. Go after London.
Well, I don't know what his backfield looks like. If he gets rid, if he doesn't bring back a running back, I don't know.
We all know the running back history where they get hurt. You can just draft, get one off the waivers.
Well, yeah, I guess it depends. Depends what's out there. But yeah, I mean, if you want to trade Achane, you get a little buyer's remorse, Chase Brown, or if you could get a receiver and your backfield has good depth, you could do that too. Well, Hector says he agrees with you on that Buka call.
Oh, thanks, man.
Should I trade DK for a Buka?
See, I don't know. That's tough.
Crooners, what's up, man?
That is tough, man, because they're so close for me. Like DK, he's a one-trick pony, man. He's going to go downfield. He runs 3 routes, but he has Aaron Rodgers throwing him the ball. Last year, Adams and Wilson were both top 12 wide receivers with Aaron Rodgers throwing him the ball. So I kind of want to keep DK, but Ibuka, man, that's tough. Yeah, give me DK.
Yeah, I mean, I like Ibuka. The one thing I'll say about Ibuka is what happens if Godwin comes back week 6, week 7, McMillan comes back week 10, then it's going to get a little more clouded. So
McMillan's going to play again because he's broke his neck.
No, sprain. They said a sprain, right?
Sprain? I thought he broke it.
No, they said it was a really bad sprain. So
yeah,
I mean, sure, like he may not come back, and Godwin may not come back. I mean, they both could not come back.
I think Godwin will come back like week 5, 6, but
he could get re-injured, you know. So yeah,
McMillan, I'm not worried about him, man, because Ibuka is way more talented than Jalen McMillan.
They do different things, though. McMillan's more of a deep threat, obviously.
Don't they do the same because they were both slot receivers in college that now are going to be playing the outside?
But McMillan's a burner. Like, I mean, he's catching a lot of like over 20-yard passes. And again, he finished the season great. He had like 7 touchdowns in his last 6 games. Yeah, he went nuts. Right. I'm just saying, like, Ibuka's probably the more polished receiver, but it's just gonna, it won't be as heavily targeted with those 2 other guys in the room, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I just don't see if McMillan comes back. I don't see him taking away snaps from Ibuka.
Yeah, no, not snaps, but maybe some targets. You know.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Crooner disagrees with you. He says McBride's going to have positive TD regression.
Well, so you're saying if he has 5 touchdowns this year, that's positive touchdown regression because he's never had over 4 in his college career or NFL career. So maybe he gets 5.
Yeah.
And I agree that is positive touchdown regression. But
How many did he have last year? How many touchdowns did he have last year?
4.
2?
Maybe 2.
Oh,
Yeah.
4. The
Maybe 2.
year before he had what? 1 or was
3.
it 0? What the hell?
I don't know. He's never had over 4. I just know that for a fact. But
Yeah.
I
don't even think he had 4 last year. I think he had 2.
He won't get over. He won't get over 6.
He had 1, 3, and 2 the last 3 years.
Yes, 1, 3, and 2.
He only has 6 touchdowns, but again, he didn't play a lot in the first 2 years
in
because
college
Ertz was there. Ertz was there in the first 2 years.
He did have 2 years in college with 4 touchdowns. Let's see, he had 1, 4, 4, and 1 in college. So that's his. I don't see more than 5.
McBride had the second most targets. I mean, dude, Murray just loves peppering them all day long.
But you got to remember when you stack players, you want the touchdown stacks.
No, I agree. But there's again, for me, I love McBride. My problem is, and I had that stack last year, Murray was like just devastating.
Dude,
I mean,
if you offered me Jacoby Myers for Ibuka, I'd laugh at you so hard. I'd be like, get the fuck out of here, dude.
Well, especially with Cooper in the building now.
Like
Crooner says if he has 5 touchdowns and as many receptions as yards as he racks up, it doesn't matter. LOL.
Yeah, he's still gonna get 15 points per game, dude. He's gonna be a wide or tight end 1, 2, 3. Definitely. But you're talking about the stacks. That's what we're differentiating about.
Chef. I don't know. Chef and
I like this. I like this picture though. That's hilarious.
Chef
Nabi.
Chef Nabi. Is JCM a cut candidate for players like Keon Coleman, Chris Godwin, Dylan Sampson, or Ollie Gordon? No, I think I'd hold on to JCM.
Yeah.
Potential starting running back. I mean, they traded Brian Robinson for a reason. It may take him a little while, maybe to fully earn, all the reps, but he's going to get the opportunity at some point.
So I had a JCM take today on my show earlier. Tomorrow I have a Keon Coleman take, and I'm the biggest Keon Coleman hater, but I'm going to hype him up. But I would still keep JCM, Mr. Bill.
Yeah, I didn't like Keon Coleman.
Do you have an IR spot? Because what I would do is I would drop him for Chris Godwin, put Godwin on the IR, and then pick Mr. Bill up.
Yeah, if you have an IR spot, do that. It's a smart move. But Keon would be the one guy I would go to pick up possibly. You could maybe argue Ollie, but that's another argument you can make too. Obviously, Ollie's got a much better pedigree as a college running back.
And it seems like a shallow league where there's going to be players later on the waiver you can get no matter what.
Oh, he's saying he's got Mixon in his IR and Godwin is questionable.
Oh, I would drop Mixon for Godwin and put Godwin in your IR.
Well, once they rule Godwin out, you could probably put him on the IR.
I think he's already ruled out because I'm pretty sure I put him on my IR today.
Well, he's saying he's still listed questionable on,
really?
I guess maybe Yahoo. I don't know what site, but yeah, once he's listed as out, maybe Saturday or early Sunday, you can make that move. Chef Nabi. Crooner says maybe I'm high on Jacoby. He's got a lot going for him this year. I mean, no, Jacoby's good for sure, but I think the presence of Cooper hurts him a little bit. And then you got Buka, who's got all the opportunities. So
okay. So the thing is, with that receiving core, you're going to have Thornton on the outside because he's going to be a decoy.
The new Randy Moss,
routes, like a
the Raiders think he's Randy Moss.
So he's going to run those straight routes, take top off the defense. You have obviously Bowers, right? Jacoby's supposed to be the other guy, but now they have Amari Cooper, so you have to consider that factor in. I don't know what to think about it because then you got Jack Bash, who's
Yeah.
in the wings waiting for an injury to
He's good
happen.
too. He's good too. I
Yeah,
drafted so
so
much of
good.
him, but now I pulled back on him.
Yeah,
But
like I
I
have
like his talent a lot. I like Jack Bash.
I stashed him in Dynasty a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, no, Buka 100%. But yeah, I mean, he's a solid receiver. The Patriots should have kept him. I don't know why they got rid of him. And then they signed Juju Smith Schuster for, a big contract. That was a
Yeah.
stupid ass move.
Uh-huh.
That was a Belichick special, I think. Did you see the debut for the Belichick last night? It was horrible.
No, I'm so glad I missed it. What happened?
They got destroyed. I mean, their defense
Good.
couldn't tackle. Their quarterback was horrible. He was a transfer from South Alabama. He ended up getting benched in like the third quarter. He was terrible. His girlfriend was like on the sideline trying to talk to him. He was like waving her off. It was
That's crazy.
a fucking shit show. Oh man, but this was a good time, man. Thanks for the questions, everybody. Guys, if you haven't hit the like button, if you haven't subscribed, we'll be doing a couple more of these live drafts during the year. We'll be doing some Faab stuff, some NFL picks, waiver wire stuff, film recaps, all that shit. We'll be on Face Off Sports Network as well. So follow me on X at Fantasy Savvy. You can follow Jamie on X at Jamie Pirog, Perog. And that's it. Crooner's got one more comment. I just drafted my super flex league today. Got Josh Allen, Amon Ra, and Genti through the 1 through 3.
I like it.
Pretty damn nice, man. Josh
Yep.
Allen in a super flex is absolutely awesome.
And then we're just talking Coleman. Don't sleep on Coleman in the later rounds.
Yeah, Coleman, all the reports are he's really developed more. Again, I was with you, Jamie. I wasn't that high on him either because he couldn't separate even the 50-50 balls he had sometimes. But he's a strong kid. He's explosive. He's good after the catch. And if he's getting better at those 50-50 balls and working on his route running a little bit, I mean, he could be Josh Allen's number one. We're kind of waiting to see if there's going to be a guy that kind of separates in that wide receiver room. I don't know who the hell. I mean, it's either going to be Coleman, Kincaid, or Shakir. I don't think it's going to be Josh Palmer or any of these other guys are bringing.
No, Josh Palmer's a jag.
Yeah, I agree.
Elijah Moore, we've been waiting for him to break out so long.
Appreciate it.
It's going to happen. But I do have a full Keon Coleman take. Go check out the Fantasy Six Pack tomorrow at 9:30 Eastern. Dynasty Six Pack. We're doing the redraft stuff now. I'm the biggest Keon Coleman hater, but I'm actually going to hype him up tomorrow.
Yeah, well, I think the reason why you got to hype him up a little bit is because the quarterback he plays with too, right? That's part of it, right?
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. And no, he's got skill. It's just that he was a little raw coming in. So, we'll see. I don't know if he'll ever be a true number one, but I'm interested to hear your take on that, Jamie. Go check that out. Fantasy Six Pack tomorrow at what 6:30? You said?
9:30 Eastern.
9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific.
Western. Yep.
Yeah. All right. My second quarterback is either JJ McCarthy or Drake May. Who do you guys like more? I like both of those guys a lot.
Both.
I think JJ's maybe a little bit safer just because of the system and the weapons he has.
So honestly, I think May has more upside because last year, you got to remember, he was the number one rusher for quarterbacks on scrambles. This year, he has an offensive coordinator that worked with Cam Newton back in the day. That has
they're going to run a lot more. They're going to
run a lot more design runs.
Yeah.
So
Josh
I would
McDaniels.
actually go May. I think May is a better option.
Yeah, I think May, if he puts it together as a passer with how much he's going to run, like Jamie said, Josh McDaniels work with Cam Newton. And they didn't really design a lot of runs for him last year. The offensive line's better, their weapons are better. So yeah, I think May. I just think McCarthy with O'Connell and JJ and Addison and Hawkinson, it's like a no-brainer. And he runs too. Yes. McCarthy will run too.
Like I have them both as top 10 sneaky upside.
Great.
So
very
pick
close.
who you love better. I would probably go May.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't think you go wrong really.
Yeah.
May, I would agree, has probably a little bit more upside than McCarthy.
Also, McCarthy also has Jefferson. So,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. And he's got Addison and Hawkinson and two really good running backs.
Yeah, that is so tough, man.
Crooner says, I'll let you sleep now. All right, man. Yeah, that's great. All right. Then we're going to sign off again. Like, subscribe, share. Follow me on X, Fantasy Savvy. Follow Jamie at Jamie Pirog. Check out the Fantasy Six Pack show tomorrow, 9:30 Eastern. Also going for 2 Sunday mornings on YouTube as well. That's it, Jamie. Anything you want to say before we get out of here?
No, I also have a Tuesday night cheat sheet show. Just got off of that when I hopped on your show. So check that out also.
Where's that at?
Going for 2.
Oh, going for 2. All right. I got to check. I got to subscribe to that. I don't think I'm subscribed to that. I'll check that out, man. All right, man. Thanks, guys. We'll be back soon. Take care. Have a great rest of your week.